Don't you ever fucking forget that. That means we do what the fuck we want to do. We're Americans. Fuck ISIS. Fuck terrorists. Fuck turbans. Fuck everybody. I hate all you motherfuckers. We're fucking Americans. That means nobody fucking stops us. We want our dick sucked. We get our dick sucked. That's what an American does. Ask the fucking pilgrims. Fuck 9/11. Fuck 9/11. It'll never happen again. We're America. You don't ever have to be afraid again. Fuck Obama. Fuck them all. We're Americans, you son of a bitch. Grab your guns. Go shoot somebody.
Welcome, everybody. We did not think that we would get another episode in before the 4th. So I'm gonna be fishing. You're gonna be on the lazy river.
Tubing. I'm gonna be tubing.
Doing some tubing.
This is the perfect accompaniment. This roller coaster is really working for me right now.
You love this roller coaster. What's it called? Millennium
It's
Force?
the best. It's the best roller coaster ever made. It's a work of art.
Where is this? Oh, Cedar Point. It says right there.
That's in Cedar Point. Yeah. It's a masterpiece. It's just like the everything you want in a roller coaster without going overboard and being unbearable. It's got a nice inversion on the first hill.
You been on this, or you just analyzing it from the video?
I've been on it, but I also can sense it.
Right. Like even if you hadn't been on it, you would know.
I would know. Yeah,
know.
That's kind of an underrated skill of mine, actually, is my ability to assess roller coasters without having been on them. Which I have empathetic sensory experiences. I can feel the life force of the people that have ridden on these roller coasters. I can live their experiences and their entire lives, really. But I just specifically hone in on that moment where they're on the roller coaster. What is this?
This was just a recommended YouTube thumbnail for me recently, and I thought it was so funny. I saved it. I didn't even click on the video but it's just like a clearly AI generated fake picture of an Amish guy holding a handful of powder, and it says $2 Amish powder, and I fucking laughed so hard. I
feel like the Amish got to be able to do coke, right?
Absolutely not. Are you crazy?
What are you talking about? It's from the earth.
The most Christian.
It's natural. It's natural.
I mean, alcohol is also from the earth, but you can't get hammered if you're that Christian either.
What the fuck?
Can't.
Most
Christians, potheads too. Like, no, you can't do anything that comes.
Yeah,
from
actually, it's like
I guess probably that you.
All the Christians I know are getting fucking the only Christians we got in Austin and San Antonio are like they're basically like new age people. It's amazing. It's like it's even weirder than like the hippie Christians out there. They're talking about how we're vibrating along a single string, which is God. It's
sure.
I like the vibe of this.
We're all doing one big fat line, and that line is our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
It's a youth group where the youth group leader is kind of grooming everybody using blow.
Yeah, that would work.
I like this guy's vibe so much. I feel like his eyes are staring deeply into my soul, and I feel comforted by him.
Dude,
and not aroused. No,
I didn't ask, but no, definitely not.
But I would hug him. I feel like I could hug this guy. This is a dude who I could take a hug from.
It's not a real guy. It's an AI generated photo for sure.
That's probably why. It's probably why, because I would never fucking hug a dude.
It created the platonic ideal of an Amish guy.
Completely sexless. This is not a man who would try to take advantage of you sexually.
Right.
He doesn't even know how.
No, he would do it the old-fashioned way. He would just
seduce me.
He'd become a suitor. Yeah, he'd be your suitor for years and years until
my gentleman suitor
fiance dies, and then he would, bring you a large bouquet.
He'd be like a Cyrano de Bergerac kind of figure who's writing me poetry and having somebody else bring it to me.
Yes.
Because we're worlds apart. Like there's reasons that we couldn't be together.
You have an Amish neighbor and you just keep getting handwritten letters like, "My dearest Ethan." You're like, God damn it.
I wonder who this could be from. Wonder who keeps leaving me these letters that are written on papyrus. They're written on sheepskin, and the ink is from dirt.
Companies that send you like junk mail, like advertising landscaping services, but they try to look like they're handwritten. should like really start. They should really start getting all sexual and poetic with the writing as well. They should be
yeah.
like,
Why
it should be like, I would
into that?
I would absolutely ravage your loins, and also you can get free grass along with your lawn
free
maintenance.
grass. There's bud and there's weed.
$2 Amish powder.
In the envelope.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like they're all advertising online now. It's about like this. Your fucking dick's hard. We're gonna get your fucking cocks hard with our energy drinks or whatever.
Must be a common problem. Yeah.
But that really hasn't made its way into print advertising, which I think is a shame. Because that's really a good, like, you could put let's say you're like a lawn care company, for example.
Yeah.
You could put you could be like, you're gonna love our seed, and then there's a condom in there filled with cum.
It's not against the law to send people condoms. Yeah, why aren't they sending us good stuff? It's not even expensive, Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't even get that much junk mail, but I ordered a corncob pipe and some pipe tobacco once from this fucking website, and they have the gumption to, like, I think it's like quarterly or biannually send me an entire fucking magazine of pipes and cigars, fucking quarterly or whatever. And I'm just like, guys, I'm not 60. Stop it. Yeah.
Well, it's good. It's good material to use to start a fire, which is, again, you're thinking about them.
The
when
laminated
you're doing
pages, like, not really. I guess you could.
Yes. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of the fumes off of it. I had a strange experience the other day. I had a this was a wild one. So I was on the way. I went on a run. Did one of my patented, like, 4 or 5 mile runs around this golf course near me. I'm on my way back home, kind of jogging through my neighborhood, and I see 6 people out in the street talking kind of excitedly.
Great.
And I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't, from a distance, I couldn't quite tell. I'm like, okay, are these people who just, like, they're neighbors who know each other that are just catching up?
I saw 6 bipeds in the street.
Yeah, I saw 6 humanoid figures, and they brought me up into their ship and probed me. I see these people, and I'm like, okay, are they just, like, neighbors catching up or something? And I get closer, and
are they in the middle of the street, or just like
off to the side in front of somebody's house,
Okay.
And I like I said, I'm able to I have sensory empathy to where I could reach back into their lives and identify what it is that they were all talking about. So I go up to them, and then regardless, they told me what happened, which was they explained to me, somebody just got carjacked in the street here. Somebody just got there was a lady and her boyfriend, and they were in a car, and they were in some sort of, like, road rage incident. There were 2 people in the other car. They got out. One of them pulled a gun. The lady starts screaming, and then the lady and her boyfriend had their car stolen, and the 2 people just peeled off and drove away, like gunned it and got out of the neighborhood.
They gunned it,
and I'm like,
in 2 different ways. Yeah. Indeed,
yeah, and I'm like, well, that's wild.
That's
and,
bad.
And I kind of like, dude, do you think it's safe for me to go this way? Like, I pointed, like, oh yeah, you're good. You went the other way. I made a joke out of it. I made a joke out of somebody else's trauma as somebody having a gun pulled on them. The people weren't there at this point, but
I know, yeah.
But like these were neighbors who had seen a thing. So I start running through the neighborhood. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get back home here real quick and not have to worry about this at all.
Did you ask what kind of car it was, like, in case you saw it?
No, I was gonna get home fast enough to where it wouldn't matter. I'm gonna So, start running. I get like another block, and then I see a couple more people talking in the street. Again, I don't have my glasses on.
You're just doing a Bethesda game. Like, you're just walking up to people being like, what's going on? Have you heard?
My vision is good enough to where I won't be killed by anything, but also bad enough to where I can't, like, make out what people's faces look like from a distance. Like, I can't really. I know that there are people talking in some way. I don't know. I can't really identify what kind of situation it is. So I get closer, and it's a young woman who is literally hysterical. This is a young woman who is in hysterics. She has there's no capacity for rational conversation with this person, talking to a much older woman who must be early 70s or something, right?
Okay.
The older woman is pushing an old dachshund around in a
like a baby carriage.
Like a baby, like a stroller.
Stroller.
Yes. Yeah. So the younger woman's hysterical, and I got my earbuds in, and I run by. And then
Headstrong,
I'm like,
will take you on.
But yeah, it's literally I'm literally
you're just
passing like Papa Roach.
You're passing a bunch of just people having the worst day of your life, and you're listening to like, hey, everything about you.
I stand alone. Indestructible. It's all literally that's what I was literally like Papa Roach or something was on. And I'm like, okay, I got it. Someone's hysterical in the street. There's an old lady there. I have an obligation to stop and make sure everything's okay.
You try to stop a criminal, but you run out of electrolytes and you just collapse on the ground. All your limbs fully stiff. You're like a starfish.
Like, I need my gel. Feed me my
sprinkle.
Feed me my goo.
Sprinkle some salt in my mouth, please.
I shrivel up like a snail.
Anybody have any I don't know, anything salty?
I need electrolytes.
Any stir fry? Any
Does anyone around here have a gerbil? I need a wheel to lick. So I stop. I turn around. I start talking to the older lady, and most of it's just us listening to this girl freaking out. And she's like, I told him to stop doing that to drivers. I told him to stop doing that to Texas drivers because something crazy was going to happen. She's like She's a woman in her early 20s. She's got like, I don't want to paint too vivid of a picture of her here, but she's got a little bit of work done. You know, she's a little bit of a little bimbo action going on. Shouldn't change your perspective on what's happened to her.
That shouldn't change your perspective at all. But race?
It's a white lady. This is a white
lady. Okay.
So car pulls up. And she starts screaming, "Go away!" to this guy in his car. He opens the door.
It's an ice cream truck. I told you I don't want any more. Stop it! I already had 3. No,
it's a SpongeBob episode.
You know I can't help myself.
It's all a big misunderstanding.
Choco Tacos start falling out of her pockets.
I told you I didn't take them. So this guy gets out of the car, starts like trying to talk to her. And I don't know. All I know is that there was a carjacking.
You're jogging in place the whole time.
Yeah, I gotta keep that. Going. I gotta keep that heart rate up. I look like an idiot. I have my bandana backwards like Tupac. I have it like because that's.
Do you have your water vest on?
Oh, I have a fanny pack right around my waist. I'm like, yeah, I'm saturated with sweat. I'm like. Yeah, I look like Hal from fucking Malcolm in the Middle or something, you know, like, and she's like, stop! You knew that was gonna happen. You've done that like 4 or 5 times. I don't know what it was that he had done. So what I started to glean is that she had gotten her car stolen because he had done something in a road rage incident to agitate somebody who was another crazy person, who then pulled out a gun and stole their fucking car.
Okay, all right.
And then he had gone and grabbed his car, which was they must live in the neighborhood, or his car was in the neighborhood or something. And he's like trying to get her to get into his car with him.
Wait. So he got out of his car, his car that he owns.
This is her boyfriend.
Yeah.
This is his car that he owns, which he went and got. He must have walked and gotten it after they had gotten carjacked.
Wait, they got carjacked? I thought he carjacked.
No. Okay, so.
Oh, the other crazy guy stole. Okay, but then how did he get his car back if a guy stole it?
Her car was stolen. This is his car. They
were in 2 separate cars?
I'm trying. No. Okay. Hold on. Boyfriend, girlfriend in the same. Boyfriend, girlfriend in her car.
In her car. She's driving?
Boyfriend driving.
Okay.
Boyfriend does something road ragey that agitates driver of another car who also has a passenger.
Yes.
Passenger gets out of other car, pulls gun, forces them out of girlfriend's car, drives away in it.
Oh, and then he leaves and gets his car because he's ticked off.
Comes to pick her up. And is like telling her to get in his car. She's like, "No, I'm not getting in the car with you. You just got us carjacked because you fucking were a maniac."
Oh my God, she's blaming him for getting carjacked at gunpoint.
He did well. The way she's describing it, the long and the short of it is this. This is the information I have.
Okay, he did something to piss someone off, but unless he also pulled a gun on someone, even if he did, like you cannot steal someone's car in self-defense. There's absolutely no amount of antagonization.
It's not self-defense. It's escalating a situation. It's like this sort of like whatever it is. I don't know. This girl doesn't want to get in this guy's car. Guy's like driving around behind her, trying to get her to get in the car, and it's like. It doesn't matter what happened before this. The police have been called, I'm sure, because there was a carjacking in this neighborhood. If the police show up, there's a carjacking, see a guy driving around behind a lady who doesn't want to get in a car, it's not going to look good for fucking anybody here. It's like this is whatever was happening is awful. You know, it's like this is a bad situation for the police to drive up on, I think. It's not going to go well.
But it's like your girlfriend won't get in the fucking car. It's like, what are you going to do? It's like, you're going to just like leave her, that's going to be a huge problem.
That's what she's asking to do.
But that's not what she, like, you think she's going to be like, oh, thank you for leaving me in the street earlier.
She says she's going to get an Uber. She's going to get an Uber. She says she's getting an Uber, leave her alone. And she starts walking away and he's driving off after her. I look at the old lady. I'm like, is there anything we can do here? And she's like, I don't think there's anything that can be done. And we gave each other permission to just leave the situation entirely.
It sounds like she got the ick from her boyfriend getting carjacked. I'm gonna say that's probably what happened based on the description of the scenario.
Based on what she was saying, he has a history of doing things aggressively while driving that
cause other people to steal his car.
It's but the thing is, like, you get two road ragey people together, you get two people people do get shot over road rage incidents. It's like,
if it had been individual violence, but that's like, oh, you pissed me off so much that I had to, like, steal the TV out of your house. Like, that's not escalating the situation. That's like, I wanted to do that already, and you gave me an excuse by making me angry. Like you don't have the gene. The thing is, you don't get it. You don't have I have the road rage gene. I've got it in me. I have the damage, and I completely understand the impulse to use a gun to get somebody out of their car and then steal it. It makes complete sense to me. What? No. You just don't have That's why nobody understands this situation the way that I do. I do not understand. No, I can understand killing pretty much anyone at some level. I can put myself.
It's even better. It's like even better than
getting so pissed off that you steal someone's car is like,
yeah. No, I wish I did it. I was thinking of like how funny would it be? Is he rolls up in his car and he's like, he's like. They're having this thing in the street. I'd pull a gun on him and steal his car. and then they both had their car stolen. That would be the best. Oh.
You probably could. I mean, the amount of police body cam videos I watch, it's like, it's really weird because people like I don't understand how the sentences work, because someone will steal a car and like shoot at a bunch of people and shoot at cops and they'll get like 2 years probation, so like if you really want to steal a car, you could do it once and it won't be like that much of a problem with your life, like if you just want to like YOLO it one time. Yeah,
and again, like the reason is that whoever the judge was, like the judge behind the sentencing, they're also a road rage person. They get it.
Right.
But we're just a different class of people than you. We understand the game. We understand the beautiful sort of chivalrous nature of road rage, which
of doing something totally orthogonal to the confrontation out of anger, right? Like,
it's a release. It's almost like beat uppers. You know, where it's like it's
Yeah.
the beautiful like sort of self-expression of like, what does it mean to be road rage? Because road rage is a little different for everybody. His expression of road rage is stealing cars. You know, my expression of road rage is that I roll down my window and I yell really loudly at people.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, but like I wish I could be half the man that he is.
But it's to me it just sounds like, oh, this guy on the road made me so fucking pissed off I had to drive to the nursing home and forge a will from my 80-year-old Alzheimer's dad because he made me so angry. You know, it's like,
well,
that's
if you were to get their plate number and then dox them and then do something in their personal lives, yeah, that's like the dream.
You can't even dox someone from a plate number. You can't even do that.
I know, but if you could.
Okay, well, that, I guess, sure.
See, that he lived the fantasy. He lived that fantasy of like he didn't have to go through any sort of, you know, ridiculous sort of pie in the sky doxing somebody situation. He got revenge right there in that moment immediately, and I think it's beautiful.
I wonder what he did with the car. Like he had to walk somewhere. He had to get an Uber too, probably.
I should check the police blotter and see if there's anything. What is it? Blotter? Is that what it's called? What's the police?
That sounds correct, but I honestly have no idea.
Is blotter only if people get arrested? I don't know. These are things that were really important in like 1890, and now they're not. Like, there's so many crimes happening every day.
When was this? Like a couple days ago, you said?
Yeah. APD incidents report database. Oh, here we go. Advanced search. Enter street name only. Really? Okay, hold on.
I'm just asking Claude. Let's see who does it faster.
Carjacking, Austin. Let's see. So this was on Caswell.
This should be a new podcast where we just look up local crimes and see what what's going on with people. 7 arrested in Austin crime spree involving carjackings and burglaries. That's a lot of people. Oh wait, this is January 14th from 2 years ago. That's not the right.
Yeah, no, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just brought the car back and they apologized and everything was cool.
Brought it back where though? Like, I guess to the exact same spot.
Yeah. Catch and release sort of carjacking behavior. You know?
I just wanted to teach you a lesson. Just took it for a little bit. Took it on a joyride.
Yeah. Now think about what you did that made me steal your car.
It's like when my mom borrows or one of my parents borrows my truck. He brings it back. He's like, I filled it up for you. I took it to the car wash. It's nice and clean. You know. My mom and my stepdad recently they borrowed my truck recently and they brought it back and they were like, yeah, we filled the tank up for you. How much does this thing hold? And I'm like, yeah, it holds 30 gallons. They did not I don't think they were expecting that much. It was half full, so they, you know, but yeah, 15 gallons of gas, probably at the peak of prices back there.
Yeah, they fucking paid the value of the actual vehicle in gas.
Was this technically in Kyle, not Austin?
No, this is Austin here, man.
Oh, okay. Claude couldn't find any reports of a carjacking.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to look into it deeper, but yeah, that was quite the experience there.
That is a funny, as the kids call it, a side quest that you went on there.
Yeah, it was very much like I walked up to 2 people speaking, then they both turned to me. And then they start talking at me. Hey, buddy, this is none of your business. Then like a camera zooms in on him next to his car, you know, like that kind of shit. So that was good. Let's see. That does
sound good.
Yeah, I got some more shit going on.
That's good. I do not have much shit going on.
Okay. Do you want me to rattle off a bunch of movies really quick? I have a bunch saved up. I can pound through. Okay. First movie. Glory, Civil War movie.
Yes,
with Matthew Broderick, Denzel, Morgan Freeman. A very good movie. Very moving third act of the film. Denzel Washington it's like instantaneous star-making performance, like head and shoulders the best actor in the entire film. Has one of the best. Well, he got everything that you would really want out of that role. He's got like a centerpiece scene, like the pivotal scene of the film is him.
Right.
Acting his fucking buns off. Matthew Broderick's a little miscast, but I kind of get what they were trying to do. He's like he's playing a naive. The beginning of the film, he's like a naive northern military family guy. He went to West Point. You know, he's like in his early 20s. He studied military history. He doesn't have any experience with like the actual trauma of being on the battlefield.
Yeah.
And then the very first scene of the movie is his entire regiment getting absolutely fucking destroyed. Somebody's head explodes. It's like somebody gets like a scanner style head explosion in front of Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, they used to explode him back then.
They really do be exploding them. And then the rest of the movie is him like trying to prove himself and build back up Matthew Broderick's just he doesn't have a great grasp of the accent, and it slips a lot. I actually don't hate his performance, and I get the casting. It's just a little bit off. It doesn't make the movie bad, and I wouldn't even say he's necessarily horrible in the movie. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really powerful movie. I pulled an old guy double feature. That same night I watched Sideways, the movie with Paul Giamatti and Thomas Hayden Church about wine. It was 2004.
Did Paul Giamatti's terrible headshots inspire you to watch this movie?
Yes.
You were thinking...
I had to do like a redemption tour for him because he's been. Have we done a pod since then?
I don't think so.
We should probably get Paul Giamatti's horrible headshots up because I discovered that I was looking at Paul Giamatti for some purpose, and I found on his Wikipedia splits.
That's in our chat with our friend Connor, isn't it? Somewhere.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wikipedia started splitting actors like filmography and stage performance information into a separate Wikipedia page. So Paul Giamatti's like base Wikipedia page photo is not great, but his filmography Wikipedia page photo must be like a joke or something. Like somebody's fucking with him because it's the worst headshot I have ever seen in my life. It makes him look like a DreamWorks worm. It looks like it's like if somebody made a spec poster for a movie adaptation of the video game Worms. You know, like if he's the lead worm in it.
I believe what we said was he looks more like a worm than Earthworm Jim or something to that effect. He's like the wrong kind of bald. He's like he's hyper bald. There was a popular tweet recently that like gay bald and straight bald are two different things, and he has like gay bald on like a kind of straight man's face and body, you know. And also, we figured out how old. Like you might think these not like these don't look that bad, but we found out he's like 58 or something. Like
whatever. It starts
not
with
that old.
It starts with a 5 and it's only 2 digits. He shouldn't look like this. He is. He's 59. He's 59. Done dirtier. He's got a sheen to him. He's like a flesh tube with Paul Giamatti's face on it.
He's entirely jelly. He's
so I had to do my
very few features.
I had to go back and watch what is probably his most renowned work, which is Sideways.
Rhino in Spider-Man. Oh, right. No, yeah,
I mean, yes, of course. Maybe John Adams, and then I also did check out one of his best scenes in Big Fat Liar. He is actually sensational in that movie. He's so fucking funny. I believe that. Yeah, he's got it. Like, in Sideways, he is dynamite in that movie. He is really like A-list star sort of. Just it's an amazing performance in a movie that's pretty funny. Which I think some of its sheen has been worn a little bit because it's been emulated a lot. It's a movie about a writer who's friends with a sort of washed up actor who did like daytime soaps, you know. So he's like a would-be writer who's stuck teaching English classes. His friend is thinking about getting married and maybe just getting out of acting in general and kind of like doing real estate or something. And they go on a bachelor trip for his friend up in wine country in California. And his friend, played by Thomas Hayden Church, is like a total fucking stupid meathead guy who is just intelligent enough to carry conversations and just stupid enough to like completely lose control when he wants to try to get pussy. And it's basically like sort of, it's a very intelligent stupid movie, if that makes sense. It's like a middle-aged, like a midlife crisis kind of boner comedy thing, a la like a Hangover, but less like less fratty and more kind of like a 90s Gen X depressive sort of thing. It's very good, and he's really good in it.
I'm looking at his filmography. Were you the one telling me about the movie Paycheck, John Woo?
No, I've never seen that.
Oh, why did I put that in my list?
Paycheck.
I don't know. The trailer looks fun. I mean, it is like that era of John Woo. It's like 2003. And then I forgot Paul Giamatti was in the 90s FMV game, The Ripper, with Christopher Walken.
Really?
And,
man.
And a bunch of other stars. Like that movie.
We should do a playthrough of that.
Dude, The Ripper is so fucking awesome.
Burgess Meredith, Karen Allen.
Yes, dude. Dude, it's crazy.
John Rhys Davies.
It's crazy. I'm telling you.
We need to fucking do this shit, man. We gotta play this.
The Ripper The Ripper is solid fucking gold. I'm telling you. Oh my god. Wow. The Giant Bomb guys played that. It's one of the best. It's one of the best fucking things I've ever seen. It's fantastic.
Well, sweet. Yeah. So had to doom that just to kind of redeem, keep the memory of Paul in his prime alive, where he was the oldest looking 35-year-old man who has ever lived. He just always looked older than he is.
Yeah.
Let's see. I watched Trainspotting in theaters.
Okay.
I had not seen it since high school. Got to go see the new remaster of it. Perfect movie.
Cool.
That's a hard 10. That's one of the best movies ever made, in my opinion. It was the movie that Danny Boyle was born to make, and then he will never make anything that even comes close to even slightly approaching that quality ever again. And then I watched T2 Trainspotting, which is the sequel that he did 10 years, or I guess it was 20 years later. It was 2017.
It was relatively recent.
Yeah, so it's 20 years after Trainspotting 1, and I think Danny Boyle actually has legitimate fucking eye problems. Like, the dude's got to have vision issues because his movies are so jacked up looking. And, like, this is all of his shit now. Like, it's all,
is it 28 years later? Is that did he do that
yes,
one?
which looks like
you
fucking
hated that.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did you watch, have you seen The Bone Temple yet? The other one?
No, I probably will. They shot that with real cameras. So that should help.
Okay, yeah, that's probably good.
They abandoned the fucking iPhone camera thing after one movie, which is because Danny Boyle is like, he's probably like, he must be addicted to fucking meth or something.
Oh wait, no, a different guy directed The Bone Temple.
Right, yeah, but he produced it, and he's like, yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want with the fucking sequel.
I guess make it normal, yeah.
Yeah, make it normal and good. After I just shat all over it, he has the worst fucking taste, man. Like, he does so many freeze frames in T2 Trainspotting that are, like, hideous. And everything he does just rips you right out of the movie. The movie looks like garbage.
I like Sunshine.
Yeah, no, that was before he
lost. Oh, you're talking about, like, recently? Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was something happened to him around 2010 that fucked him up. Because, Sunshine's good. And 28 Days Later is good. And Trainspotting's good. But, yeah, his taste is shit. And it's a shame because all of the actors that they brought back for T2 are excellent. And you know, it's funny. It's like you could take, actually, if you took any other director of renown or like who's known and told them make a sequel to Trainspotting, they would have done a better job than Danny Boyle did. Because it's incredible. Like, any hack like Studio Stooge would have been able to replicate what Trainspotting 1 was, and what they wanted to do with Trainspotting 2 is like totally workable and like would be interesting in its own way. But Danny Boyle is the only person. He was the only person in the world that could have made Trainspotting 1, and he's the only person in the world that could not make Trainspotting 2. It's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the YouTube chat was hiding. Scumbag Steve was here, and he said, "Please tell me the guy stole a BMW. Was it a BMW?"
It was a Subaru. Well, the car that the guy came back with was a Subaru. I never got to see the first.
You don't know which one he stole. Okay.
I don't know what they stole. So there's my movie corner.
Nice. I've been. I think there's a new Toy Story out. Toy Story 5.
Yes.
And I've been seeing a lot of people have been posting Toy Story 1 clips to like on Twitter, and I've been watching those, and like every line in that movie is like obviously permanently embedded in my brain, but like not the words and what they mean, like just the cadence and like the rhythm of them, because like I didn't know what the words meant as a child, and also because the line deliveries in that movie are so fucking good. Those two guys were is that Tom Hanks's best performance? I think it might be. It's the way, like
Toy Story 1's one of the best movies of all time.
It's like so fucking funny. The way, but just the line reads are like some of the best line reads I've ever heard anyone do.
Definitely Tim Allen.
Yeah, he's he's amazing.
You're a sad little man. You have my pity.
So good. And Tom Hanks just loves screaming, and his screams are so good. Like his voice goes into this this register. I don't know. Oh man.
It really, like, his voice in particular, there's something about, like, 90s audio recording, that era of what must have been digital audio recording, his voice fits perfectly in that spectrum. It just is like, ooh, it sounds so good. Yeah, that's a phenomenal movie, man.
Yeah, Tim Allen when he's drunk in the one scene when he's dressed up like a princess and he's going like, "Miss God, bye, all gone." Like it's fucking, oh my God.
That's something that my dad would repeat.
There
were lines from that movie that my parents would say a lot when I was a kid. Because it's so great. Yeah, I have to go through those again at some point because, like, for my recollection is that 1 is the best. But I've heard people who've seen them recently that say like all of the first 3 are amazing. I've heard some people say that 2 is the best. So, but yeah, I'll have to. Honestly, we should just watch that shit. That's what we should watch the day that we get absolutely fucking twisted. We should bang.
Toy Story
We should watch all 3 of the first 3 Toy Story movies in one rip.
Fuck it, yeah, why not?
Because the first one's like an hour and 20 minutes or hour and 15 minutes or something. It's like, know, there was a lot of space left on that VHS tape.
8 billion hours of computer rendering time.
Yeah, just a deafening noise coming from one
Pentium
facility.
4.
Yeah. I got one more quick anecdote here.
Please.
Like,
my notes. I can't see this.
I don't know how much we're going to be able to milk from these films here. So I've got my kind of 2 careers, right? I have my luxurious star adjacent, wow, so cool, tell me more about these awesome experiences that you have job, and then I have and
then by night I'm a male stripper in the red light district.
No, I'm a gas station attendant.
Yeah.
No, my other job is it's also a very cool job, but a lot of the job is me sitting at computers, and as of late, I've kind of taken on more responsibilities at that primary job just because someone's got to sort some stuff out. There have been things have been a little rocky in that field. A lot of the people that we've been working with have been less reliable, and I've come in to sort of fix some of the systems that are in place. And one of the things that I've been working on is dealing with 350 terabytes worth of raw media.
Sweet.
From 6 years of event video, basically. And what can we get rid of? What can we not get rid of? and we have a Dropbox. It's a Dropbox, account that has 350 terabytes of raw media on it. And I've been given permission to go in there and kind of root through it and do like an audit on it all, basically, and make decisions as far as like what can we just axe, just get rid of all this shit or whatever. And I get in there and I start looking through, and there's this pie chart that has like a breakdown of where all of this stuff is allocated. And a lot of it's where you would expect it to be. There's like the main account, and then there's like all of these tertiary accounts that have permission to put things up on the Dropbox. And I noticed that one of these tertiary accounts has 70 terabytes worth of media up on there.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, that's interesting that there's 70 terabytes worth of media under something called personal drive.
Don't click. And there's another folder called don't click, and then there's another folder in that called don't click.
Tax documents.
yeah.
1997.
Boring stuff.
Totally chill. So the person who has been putting all this stuff up on there is our editor who lives in the Philippines.
This just gets better and better.
So yeah, all of for many years, the lead editor that we had was somebody who worked in the Philippines. He had a small team working underneath him, and we knew that he worked with other people, like worked with other companies, and that's just his business model. He takes event videos from American companies and edits them, and that's his shit.
Okay.
So I talked to the owner of the company, and I'm like, hey, I kind of want to see what's going on in here. There's 70 terabytes of shit in this folder. He's like, oh, it's got to be just our stuff that he duplicated, or something that weirdly got into his folder. So he's able to log into this Filipino man's Dropbox account and look at the stuff that exists within that main company drive.
Yeah.
So he opens it, and it is 70 terabytes worth of media for other companies. So it's other, and
okay,
that's 70 terabytes worth of media translates to $500 a month in storage. So this guy's been getting $500 a month of free storage for who knows how long on this company's drive for other companies, like other competing companies working in the same area.
Oh,
and
I
it's
see.
like, oh my fucking God. So we were able to
bit of a faux pas.
Yeah, just a little fucky wucky. Yeah, it was, and it's the guy that I work for. He usually like has a.
I mean, and on the list of things that Filipinos have done with online storage drives, that's not the worst by far. It's probably not even in the top 100 worst things that they've done.
It is $500 a month. That's a lot. That's $6,000 a year
for a company. I mean, how big is the company? Like most companies could just like ignore, like they wouldn't even care about that.
It's not that big. It's like a local business.
Yeah.
And it's also the fact that it's other.
They should probably notice that. I mean, that's kind of partially their fault.
That's why I got it's somebody stealing space from you. It's like it's somebody stealing.
They got to look at their invoices, man. I mean, like.
But it's also other people's stuff. It's like other people that we know who work in the area who have competing businesses are getting free storage. It's like it's all fucked up.
Yeah.
So he sent an email to him. And he's like, hey, you have 48 hours to do something with this 70 terabytes worth of stuff. Also this is your termination. So it was that was a wild 48-hour span. Like. Because this guy, but also I won, by the way, because I'd been wanting to get rid of this guy for like fucking. I remember 7 years ago, being in the car, yelling at the owner of this company, being like, "We can't fucking keep using this dude. We can't keep. He sucks. He's a terrible editor. He never delivers things on time. It's like he's awful." And I finally fucking won. 7 years later, I got this guy fucking eliminated. And
nice.
It was very satisfying. Yeah. So, anyways, that was it. Yeah. Just it probably doesn't register. How do I put this? I think it's it would read a little differently if you were specifically in this industry. The raw media thing is like a very sore sort of
not
touchy
something you do.
top.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, it is notable that it seems like you're angrier at this guy than the guy who stole the car, which is worth a lot more than $500.
No, I'm jealous of that guy. That's a different. But yeah, and also I'm I'm sort of harmed by this in some ways. But okay. It really, what it did is it bought me a lot of, like, that was like within the first month of my time at this sort of increased responsibility.
You're cutting costs. You're finding
was with raw media, and immediately and then also I was able to sell a lot of raw media too. So like I sold a lot of raw media to the clients that we shot for. We're like, hey, we reached out to them, sent like bulk mass emails out to them, and like, hey, do you want to purchase this stuff? And then we were able to make like $10,000 off of raw media sales too. Ooh. So we're fucking cooking. Value immediately proven. And since that time, hold on, let my cat out. Immediately proved my worth. And since then, I've done nothing. This was like 3 weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago or whatever, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I got this big win, and I'm gonna ride this big win for like another month before I even bother lifting a finger on anything else.
Perfect. Yeah.
So,
there you go.
Yeah, I think that's all I really got, man.
That's pretty good.
Do you want to talk about some Japanimation?
I would, but first I really need to use the bathroom. Do you also need to use the bathroom?
I don't. You go to the bathroom, and then when you come back from the bathroom, I'm gonna go get a beverage. So,
okay, great. Yes, you talk about.
Unless is there a hold music you could put on or something?
Yeah, there is. I have this. I saw someone tweet this this track from some Jurassic Park video game. And
oh, like, perfect.
I'll just put this on if you want.
Yeah, toss the hold music on, and then
And we're back. Are you back? He's not back. I'm back, though. Hello, everybody. Oh, this is for the Super Nintendo, this game. Oh, there we go. Now it's really kicking up a notch. Yeah, this, what else do I have? One of my notes is I need a car inspection. That's less of a note for the podcast because that's not interesting, but that is something that I need to know because I have until July 1st to get my car inspected. Yeah, that's not good because I have to drive somewhere, and I'm definitely not going to get an appointment in time. Gonna have to figure out something with that. Gonna have to borrow Mom's Miata. No, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. What's going on with you guys? Send us a email at our email page. Send us a marshmallow anonymously. We should have a marshmallow, and people are sending us like the stuff they send VTubers. They're like, I just think you're the best, but I'm having a really hard time right now, and I just whatever people do. I'm gonna kill you, you bitch.
Okay,
hello.
All right, go off, King.
that's just how this music makes me feel.
Like a Michael Mann character or something. What do you?
Yes, with like a gruff. Yeah, it would take too long to explain the bit I got into there in the last couple of minutes before you came back. I went to the gas station and got beer a few hours ago, and I got like a 6-pack with, like, you know, held together by like the, you know, the turtle choker plastic, which is pretty flimsy. So I got it to the counter, and like right as I was setting it down, one of them like fell out, but I kind of like saved it, but it just like fell, you know, a few inches out of the thing.
Yeah.
And there's this, like, an older lady behind the counter, and she goes, "Oh, you better wait a while before opening these now." And I totally missed my chance to say, "Oh, now I have to wait until I get home," which is I definitely, you know,
that would have been pretty good.
Definitely should have done that. So I'm still kind of feeling bad about that one.
Yeah, I've been throwing a lot of bricks recently. Like I've been.
Is that good or bad? What is a brick?
No, bad. Yeah, no, just like going for those, you know, just in totally missing.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like there was one. I was shooting a rehearsal dinner, and somebody had received a ceremonial, you know, sort of handkerchief for the wedding the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh yeah, it says, oh, you know, for your happy tears. It's like, okay, you make sure you don't want to bring that one to the funeral. And then I threw out there, like, well, it depends on whose funeral. And that didn't.
That's not at all like mine. That's fucking crazy.
That would actually landed. But like, but those are like others. You know, I'm throwing half point shots here, man. Like, you know, I'm going for the fucking
half point. You mean half court? Half point shots.
half court. Yeah, that was. Yeah, you know, something. Yeah, I have to play with a handicap because I'm fucking so good. You know, I can't. I'm playing against a bunch of 11-year-olds. Like, you're only up to my fucking waist.
Yeah.
And so I have to take half points. Yeah, half court shots, 3-pointers. And yeah, that one worked. But yeah, I've been throwing a lot of bricks recently. Usually, my cash register rapport is on point, and as of late, I've just been missing a lot. I feel like I need to reevaluate my strategies or something. It's just I can't. I haven't been able to reach into their soul, you know.
Yeah, it's tough to talk to the cashiers because it's just like, oh man, it annoyed me so much. God, I totally forget like what the subject was now, but like, I don't know. I was getting, checked out, cashed out. What's the term? Whatever it is.
Cashed out, yeah. You're checking out, yeah.
The cashier and they asked me a question and I go, "Oh yeah," and then just like silence. They just don't like they ask you a question and then you respond and then they just don't talk anymore. And you're like, you could at least give like a yeah or so, you know. Any acknowledgement that you heard what I said. Like, what the fuck is just going completely silent for the rest of the interaction? That's crazy. When you started it, you started talking.
Yeah, the thing is that you're lucky that in your region people are even awake and aren't like completely nodded off, you know, from fucking fentanyl.
Yeah.
So, which is which I've had customer service experiences up there where it's like like you have two people at a register trying to like break a $10 bill. You know, like they can like one. Like change can be a lot for them to deal with, so they have to put their heads together because they're fucking so fented up. They're all addicted to opioids.
I have had one time I was at the self checkout recently, and I had to get someone to check my ID for beer, and the one employee was taken up because there was someone, I couldn't even tell what they looked like or who, like what age or like
what
gender.
they were.
I couldn't tell what they were because they had like this hoodie all the way up, and they were just like standing completely still, like reeking of weed, like just barely moving, barely talking. And someone was helping them through like every step of the self checkout because they just could not fucking do anything. And I was so pissed off. I wanted to scream like, "Hey, maybe fucking try indica next time, pal." Like I wanted to like just start screaming at this fucking retard. I was standing there for like
were you
5
on another
or 10
substance?
minutes.
Were you on a
rage.
substance?
I was on normal guy.
See now imagine.
I was on about to drink, which is a drug that you feel when you're only a 15-minute drive from getting to crack open a nice Yangling, and this fucking doper fucking idiot just doesn't even go to the aisle where they do everything for you. He goes to the fucking self-checkout and then doesn't know how to press buttons.
He's doing it discreetly, Declan. It's discreet.
Oh my God.
Now imagine if you were to channel that rage into pulling a gun on them and taking their car. This is now just imagine, it's like, because you're kind of getting close to the headspace. You're almost there. You're close to.
I didn't want to steal his groceries. No, that would be like if I got so mad at the stoner that I just took all of his food and left the store. No, I'd be like that. This is completely orthogonal to my problem.
What am I gonna do with all these Twizzlers?
That just makes it seem like my anger was totally feigned in the first place, and what I actually wanted was just to take this weedhead's groceries.
You're so close to putting it together. You're like right on the edge of understanding. I'll get you there eventually. I have a beverage with me right now. You ready for this is a gas station beverage review.
Please.
This is let me get my can opener so I can cut the lid around this can and get into it. Let's see.
Oh, nice. No, the other thing I wanted to say is like, we don't have fented up cashiers, but we have autistic ones, and I love. It's hard to talk to them without sounding like condescending, but like, I love just like listening to them, and I go like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, man!" Like one time, it was like late. It was like late November, and this guy was like, "There's a lot of deer out there now," and I'm like, "Yeah, there are." I'm like, "Are there?" I don't know. It's like really cold.
I love being a chance to look at a good rack. Am I right, dude?
He's like, I have this job and I also have this other job, and then sometimes I help out at my mom's daycare, and I'm like, that's a lot of jobs. That's crazy.
That's fucking tight.
Yeah. No, they are sick. They are cool. They'll just tell you stuff. That's good.
Yeah, I know. It's great. You don't have to think at all. It's like talking to a kid. I love talking to kids. Honestly,
it's so much easier than you like. You think you're like, oh, I'm not a kid-oriented person, but then you just start talking to them, and it's like, oh, this is the easiest thing ever, because you're like, and I also like this, and this is cool, and you could do this,
Yeah, honestly, it's probably like an evolutionary thing where like you could just slip into autopilot talking to a kid.
Yeah,
You don't have. There's zero thought required whatsoever. It's amazing.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I've become. In the last few years, I went from somebody who did not like children because I didn't understand them, and then something clicked in like my mid to late 20s where like I immediately like a light switch flipping on where I completely get kids and I know exactly what they want, which is basically just talk like literally anything. Any amount of acknowledgement is good, Where you're like. It's like, how we doing, guys? Like you show any enthusiasm, and there's no wonder Steven's so good with them.
Because he's just
perfect dude.
He's shameless. Yeah, you could just.
Yeah, he's.
You can go full camp counselor.
Oh my God, he's. Like,
I don't know if you've ever played Psychonauts, but there's these two characters in Psychonauts that are supposed to be like the cheerleader camp counselor, and it's like they're always just like, yeah, you go get it, and they're just like so cringe, but like they're the perfect encapsulation of like that type of person. And it's like, it's just like that.
Okay, so I have a Big Sips. Sour Warhead green apple malt beverage here. I'm gonna give this a Let me get a whiff. I'm gonna channel my sideways Paul Giamatti here. Let's see if you can hear me smell. Are you hearing that?
The first like quarter second of it I did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. We got a.
You said sour apple. What is it?
Sour apple. This is Warhead Sour Apple Big Sips. I got it because
what the fuck does a big sip even look like?
A big sip is like a Buzz Balls kind of thing.
It comes in like it looks like a milk jug. Oh,
this one's not a milk jug.
It's like a stout can like that one. I'm looking at a bunch of pictures here.
Let me look at Big Sippy. Let's see, Big Sips with the Z images.
Because some of them look like miniature milk gallon jugs.
Okay, this is the one I've got here. No, thank God they didn't have that. Okay, I've sent you
yeah. You have like a. Oh my God! This is like something that someone would sneak into a prison. This is like
this is boofed.
This is for making lean or something. Like this is for people who are so high on whatever makes you crave like really sweet.
You have to taste something. You know, it's like you have to get extreme enough to where you can actually taste it.
The promethazine is really bitter, so you got to make this is 16% alcohol. It's like just buy wine. What are you doing? This is self-harm.
Hold on. Let me get a little. I'm aerating it.
Do you like it? Cover all 9,000 taste buds.
It is working. My face is screwing up like the Warheads guy.
It's sour?
Oh, well, it's very sour. Yeah, there's a lot of acid in this.
There you go.
Hold on. Actually, if you do small sips, it almost... hold on. Okay, actually taken as like much smaller sips than you would usually take for an alcoholic beverage, I actually kind of enjoy it. It's almost like an appletini on steroids.
It's like it's like a digestif.
Yeah, it's a little aperitif. Yeah, you pour this up. Oh my God, it'd be so funny to do like little small shots of this at like a fancy thing. It's like, oh yeah, we got little these are appletini shooters, and it's just big sips of Warhead. Oh yeah, we got. Hey, watch out for those appletini shooters. They're real strong. You have honestly, I'm gonna try to do that this summer.
That's kind of genius, actually. Yeah, that's a good wedding money saving technique.
Yes. Yeah, and they're really high in alcohol too. So like,
oh yeah,
it's perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna
you do but not like too much where people are gonna get like but it's like one shot is like half of an actual shot because it's 16%. Yeah. That would work.
Wow, and it's small. I'm gonna do that. There are some parties I'm getting invited. Like, I've got somebody graduated with their doctorate, or whatever whatever it means when you become a doctor. Is that graduation? I don't even know.
You complete your doctoral. I don't know.
You get your PhD.
Your thesis is accepted. Yeah, I don't know.
There's a party for one of those that I got invited to. I swear to God, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a bunch of small shots of like appletini shots in quotes and put this into those shot glasses and bring it to the party and see if people like it. I guarantee.
How are you going to bring shot glasses to it? How are you going to transport those?
I'm going to get those little glasses that they use for the blood of Christ. Have you ever seen the portable? No. Have you ever seen like the little portable wine glasses, like where they have the wafer on the lid? Oh yeah, so like for communions on the go, they'll have it's like the go.
I'm a modern on the go American, and I need my Christ. I need my flesh of Christ. On the go.
I want my flesh and I want it now.
Yeah.
So they're these little tiny little cups of wine, and some of them will have wafers in the top, like the lid of the cup. But yeah, that's what.
But they're like spill proof, is what you're saying.
Yeah. But what I'm actually going to do is I'll probably get like the jug of this, put it into a really nice looking sort of.
So like a decanter vessel. Or something, yeah.
Yes, like a decanter, and be like, yeah, I made a bespoke appletini, hand squeezed apple teenies.
That's fucking such a good bit. That's amazing.
I will report because they have. Let's see what other flavors we have. Hold on, big sips.
I'm sure they have grape and watermelon and all kinds
big
of
sips. Okay, get this website up. This is what a website should fucking look like, dude. That is a
give it to me.
Oh yes, dude. Let's fucking.
Oh.
I'm gonna look it on your screen here.
By my eyes.
Yes,
woo! Dude. Let's see. Am I over 21? Yes, sir.
Actually.
Wow. Hell yes, motherfucker. Look at these hot influencers in cheetah print. Nothing is clickable. Get big sips in minutes. Oh wait, don't show my address. No.
Okay.
Yeah, this is their marketers know exactly what is up. This is an animated like police tape thing. Oh,
I'm gonna bring one of those jugs to the river on the 4th. I'm gonna get 2 of those jugs, and I'm gonna have them next to my tube.
Just watch out. People get rowdy on the river. Don't get stabbed by anyone.
Rolling on the river. Well, no, if they do, I'm going to steal their tube and go away with it.
Unless the river's like really slow and you're just like trying to float away really fast.
I'll paddle away. I'm in shape, dude. Okay, so we've got there's America flavored. There's Purple Punch Waka Flocka flavored.
See, they chickened out by doing the Reddit America with the comment. It should just be America. America flavored.
America is trademarked, actually.
I don't think it is.
It's kind of we have a copyright on it.
Well, what about USA?
Yeah, we have that too. You don't have to pay. It's not in public domain.
Damn.
After it's actually coming up after 250 years, it's in the public domain. Yeah, so I think it really is the apple and then maybe the cherry one. What is there a cherry drink?
Is there a cherry drink?
Like what are there any cocktails that are cherry flavored? Because the apple one is definitely just like an extra tart apple teeny.
Strawberry, lime, diamond. That's not a flavor.
Let's
cherry manifest.
Citrus mixed berry.
Apple, watermelon, lemonade, margarita, chocolate.
Honestly,
pina colada, purple punch by Waka Flocka, blue raz, and that's it.
America doesn't even have a flavor listed. Oh, Rocket Pop flavored.
They have liter jugs too.
Let's get a look at those liter
Purple
jugs.
punch, fruit punch, lime margarita, America, and strawberry.
Oh, they don't have the warheads.
No.
No, so I'll just start with the warheads, and if those go over really well, then if I have another party, I'll bring the warheads and then one other flavor and really blow some fucking minds. Because these are gonna crush.
Those are gonna be a big hit, I think.
These are gonna crush, dude.
Yeah.
These are gonna be some big sips.
For sure.
Okay. All right, we need to talk about anime. We need to
talk about some anime. We were like, what can we watch? The new season's about to start up in like a week. You're gonna be up here. I don't know if we're gonna try and watch seasonal stuff while you're up here. Maybe we'll have some time.
We'll give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl. But we were like, let's watch one thing, but that thing was short, so we watched two things. They're two things that are not too long and are very, very much in the style of like one person. And so the first one is Dead Leaves, which we had never seen.
Yes.
I had always been aware of Dead Leaves, but never watched it. It's an OAV or film, depending on which website. Let me get a screenshot up here. But it's like kind of a film, but it's also only 52 minutes or whatever. It's 2004, production IG, but it's the directorial debut, I think, technically, of Hiroyuki Imaishi, which you will know. Which you probably already know, but you will definitely know immediately within 2 seconds. Yeah, you're like, yes. Oh, this looks like episode 5 of Fooly Cooly Brittle Bullet, which he was the animation director of, and also like the eye catches from Gurren Lagann, and also like Panty and Stocking. And
nothing has ever been more. Nothing has ever been more what it is than this.
Yeah, well, yeah. It seems weird that he seemed even less constrained back then. It's just like this so much seems like just him being like they let him do whatever he wanted to do, because it seems like when you leave Imaishi to his devices, he just makes stuff like this. He needs to do this. Yeah. He's like a beaver. A beaver needs to stack wood. He needs to make this. He needs to do this all the time.
Well, it's more like when you leave like a 12-year-old by themselves, they just smack their shit even if it isn't working. You know, they just kind of they just play with their dicks.
What are you? This? Normally I'd blow past this, but what are you talking about? What are you even talking about? You just said if it doesn't work, what 12-year-old's dick doesn't work? What are you talking about?
Mine didn't, because I already smacked it like 12 times.
I see.
This is an impulse. This is like
yes.
This is he's like stimming almost. Like making this is like stimming for him. This is
yeah, he sees other, obviously, you know, Imaishi he must have seen so much anime, read so much manga. He saw, you know, he's familiar with the whole industry, and he sees all this stuff, and he's like, we don't need any of this besides like the silly shooty parts.
Mayhem.
Yeah,
the pandemonium element of it, like it's like the looking into the mind of somebody who's just like not disturbed in a destructive way, but things just aren't lining up right.
Yeah, he's not stacking any like social, you know, sort of, what would you call it? Like he's not trying to. He's not trying to layer. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know.
It's pure stimulation.
Yeah.
It's pure unadulterated stimulation without any sort of like care beyond the base element of what if insane things were happening on the screen, and then there's like a loose sort of premise that allows them to happen. And other than that, it is 5,000 people on screen all shooting guns at the same time. It's people's dicks being drills. It's Nobi Boy, like it's
yeah. For how crazy it is, I'm always impressed at how, especially since like, you know, Imaishi, you know, the thing he worked on before this had been like Abenobashi. You know, he directed one episode of Abenobashi, you know, Fooly Cooly Evangelion, but like Production IG, I guess like he was just telling a bunch of people who just didn't even know him, like, yeah, you have to do this now. So they weren't even used to doing this, but still, like he has these like shot compositions where there's like everything. It's just like so much like geometrical shit that's not even identifiable as a humanoid or like what it is, and it's like jammed into the screen, but you can still tell what it is, but like just barely. It's a really strange kind of. It's like almost. It's like almost it's. You can almost not tell what's going on the screen, but you still always kind of can. Sometimes more than others, but yeah, it is very impressive how he manages to do that with the whatever it is, the storyboarding, or you know.
It's almost like you're a little bit too close to an IMAX screen, where like certain things just kind of like go into the periphery, and like you're like, okay, I can't quite tell every single thing that's going on in this frame within my vision, you know, like I can't keep it all in front of me here, but I get the gist, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's and he's also it's like right on the line of being too tasteless, you know, where it's like fucking, like just like
there's farts and poop.
fart jokes injected like just in between other things, you know, like someone's butt is near the camera, so it has to fart.
Yeah, it has to just give a little fart.
It's almost like living inside the Dookie album cover. You know, it's that's
like, you know, if there's an explosion, like, you know, like in, you know, the Japanese, they get to do the explosion 3, maybe even 4 times, but he'll do it like 7 or 8 times, like to the point where it's like, you know, it's comedic. Yeah. Yes. So it looks
It's a
like
lot, man.
It doesn't really start. I mean, it starts, but like it just starts happening. Like there's not really like a build up. There are two characters just kind of wake up, and it just kind of goes from there. This isn't on Blu-ray, by the way. This never got a Blu-ray release. I did watch a 1080p like web thing, so it looked okay. But I would like a nice crisp Blu-ray of this. But yeah, we have TV Guy. You'll notice a lot of Imaishi stuff, like TV heads, drills. The girl's name is is Pandy, not Panty, Pandy. So you got stuff like that. And also very comic booky, like besides just the art style. More towards the beginning, I feel like there's a lot of like the aspect ratio will shift, and then the screen will be panels, kind of. And then, the sound effects will be words on the screen. There'll be blams and stuff.
He's like disappointingly normal looking. He really should have hair that's standing on end, Imaishi. Like he should look like the
he's just kind of a chubby guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he really it doesn't live up to what's going on.
He should look like he's been holding on to 2 electrical conduits for fun. He's had his head in a toaster oven.
He's like, he just feels like somebody that got GTA 3 at too young of an age. This feels so much to me like GTA, and then obviously this wasn't out yet. It reminds me of the beginning. Reminds me of like Cyberpunk in certain ways. It's this sort of
definitely.
They're generally outlaws, I guess.
They just become outlaws
loose.
Immediately. Yeah, they have no memories. Yeah, I will say, now that my daily schedule consists of waking up, getting high as fuck on black market amphetamines and doing computer problems all day, I feel like I understand Hiroyuki Imaishi better than ever before. And it's I just get it. But they wake up, they don't have memories, they like rob a bank or something, they get arrested, there's shootout with the cops, there's every Imaishi thing, like shooting with a like Uzi at point blank and not hitting the guy because he's like hopping around, that kind of thing. There's robots. The robots are just kind of geometric things. They're like just a big mound of diamonds and squares and stuff, but they go to jail.
You've got this police lineup shot here, which is like, this is the most Imaishi shit I've ever seen in my life.
Every shot is the most Imaishi shit you've ever seen in your life.
Like the shadows, the shadows are complete. It's like the shadows go to total black.
All the shading is full black. Yes.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, all the background that's supposed to be a wall is just a kind of a gradient. It's just a gradient that goes from basically white to whatever sort of off-white color. This is everything. This is all of his shit immediately from the rip.
Yeah. He wanted to do this, and he did it. So then, then they go to the title Dead Leaves is the name of the prison, the moon prison that they go to. The moon's been blown up, but there's now a prison on it, and they go there. There's these nasty goblin guys running the control room of the prison, smoking cigs, and they're kept in like straitjackets, and they're carted around on like this conveyor belt system where they're force fed, and then they get the poop sucked out of them because he's like that. He does that. There's poop stuff happening. They kill a guy because he pooped too much. They're not nice to the prisoners. Every other character is just a crazy fucked up face guy. Like
they're all mutants. Yeah.
They're all insane looking. Like the Earth, when they're on Earth, everybody's like a boring, like like walking in a straight line like business person. But yeah, the moon prison's all full of total freaks. And then they fuck, and everyone in the prison listens to them have segs. And that's when I looked down and realized it had been 15 minutes.
You had a boner.
I looked down and realized again, the amphetamines, I was teenest up, but it had only been 15 minutes, and I went, oh my God.
Yes.
Like, I wasn't
100%.
having a bad time, but I was like, it's been 45 minutes for sure.
That's why the movie can only be an hour. It's because it's so much.
You cannot have a full-length film of this. Yeah, no, I mean, it would feel like a 3-hour movie. It's just like there's too much happening. But also, like, there's not enough, like, you can't, when you're min-maxing the content and the visual, the style, that you have to cut it a bit short temporally.
There was a lot of stuff in here that was reminding me of Redline. And then I looked it up, and apparently Imaishi was a key animator on that, which I did not know. But there's a lot of stuff in here that reminds me of, like, kind of one-off side characters in Redline, like specifically the guards. The guards felt like that to me a lot of the time, or like they reminded me of characters that would be in that. And it's all this era. It's all this sort of like very incestuous period of anime. Like Production IG had just done the Kill Bill movie. They did a sequence in that, and the Kill Bill movie.
And also,
really
when was the Animatrix?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that's like 03.
2003. So yeah.
Is that IG? Is that Madhouse?
It might have been different studios for different.
Let's see. Square, Madhouse, 4C, DNA. I feel like
4C, Madhouse, Production IG did Ghost in. They did a detective story. Wait, is that part of the Animatrix? And the Second Renaissance.
The Second Renaissance is part of the Animatrix. Were they a collaborative studio on that or something? Second Renaissance.
The Detective Story is also in the Animatrix, it looks like. Yeah, so they did 2 shorts in the Animatrix. Oh, alongside Studio 4C, so they collabed, yeah.
Yeah.
IG was in there, yeah. It was that era.
Yeah. So, like, stuff that's outside of the traditional anime art style, but is, like, still recognizable as being anime, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, anyways. Definitely. So
we got some big steppy here. Some great.
They do the sort of Cromartie opening, big steppy through the hallway. Yeah, there's a big prison break. Them having sex. Like nothing really has to make sense. Like them having sex somehow breaks the prison open. It's fine. Like it's just stuff happening. It makes a sort of poetic sense, I guess. And then they're like fighting with the cops, and then suddenly the TV guy's name is Retro. Retro and a cop are just like jousting with motorcycles in the hallway. That's a good bit. Everything is kind of an excuse to have silly bits. There is this one guy.
That entire bit is probably 15 seconds.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
all of these things are like, okay, drill dick is going to do something. That's 20 seconds. There's jousting. That's 20 seconds. There's Nobi boy. There's at one point they're dragging all of the other escapee prisoners behind their motorcycle in a way that they become like a big worm.
A big snake. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like a good 3 minutes probably. And,
not even close to 3 minutes. No, it's got to be 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's the thing is it kind of continues in the background for a while, but yeah, like the core of it. All of those people get eaten alive. It's
everyone just is dying because we've been introduced to them for 3 seconds anyways. We got more crazy robots showing up.
Total mayhem.
It's just like what set piece, like what bit can we do next? Like just keep it rolling the whole time. Then they fight the robots. Then they get on a train, and we have a slight reprieve from the action where we're drinking beer. We're having some jokes. They get a tank. And we there's some very, very slight, not very in-depth attempts at story where someone explains to them that their memories were lost because they were at the prison before and they were secret agents, and then they got somehow escaped the prison.
Doesn't the show literally, or doesn't somebody else also start just narrating over top of that, and like
there's two voices going at the same time. Yeah, but there's only one set of subs. I didn't watch the dub because it seemed like, I mean, I don't know. I was reading that the subs were bad, but the dub didn't seem to even match what was in the subs, because I don't think they could convince English voice actors to say stuff like, you know, like I think he calls her a whore when he finds out that she had another guy or something. Like he says he just says something different. You know, he's like, this is crazy, instead of like, I don't actually know what he says, but yeah, I watched the subtitles. So yeah, they're going on this train. There's a mysterious, the sort of final boss here. There's like the two mini bosses, the two goons who sort of run the prison. Then there's the final boss, which is this mysterious lady up in this like tower who's been like sitting in this chair watching everything the whole time. And these two guys, when they power up to fight them, when they leave their like, you know, bridge, their computer bay, these are the two most mid-2000s looking characters in the entire thing. Like especially the big guy, the big bruiser guy. That is such a 2000s design. That looks like, I was trying to figure out what it looks like. It looks like a Penny Arcade character from a comic strip or something. Like just that shape.
Looks a little bit. It almost looks like a little bit like Kingdom Hearts to me, with the big boots and then the bandana.
Yeah, very much.
You know, like the bandana is the thing that to me is really striking me as odds for sure. You can almost see that being on like a T-shirt too. You know, like being on like a Walmart tee.
Yeah. Or just someone's like, I don't know, someone's forum avatar, or I don't know.
Yeah, these were the two guys you could be in the odds. You could be the guy on the left or the guy on the right.
Yeah, you could be Joker, or you could be Bruiser. I don't know.
Yeah, these are like two of the dudes from Gorillaz. It's like, okay, you could be
Gorillaz
the black guy
is another
on the
one.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be the skinny British guy on the right. You know, those are.
Yeah. No, yeah, but especially like the guy on the left, like the hulking dude with like his head all the way down, because like his neck is, you know, like down there.
It's hell.
Like that,
it's
I feel like
Hellboy-y.
that's a super 2000s thing. I mean, that just hit me right in that. Like I was like, this is of no other era. This exact shape of guy.
It's like Mike Mignola or whatever, or like a James Howlett, you know, like those sort of.
I'll take your word for
James
it.
Howlett, is that the name? Mike Mignola is the guy who made Hellboy. You know, it's like that's that kind of art style for sure. I feel like that actually, this is probably chomping a lot from that sort of like. Is that
it's got to
Image
be
Comics?
comic book stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Who did he? Dark Horse. Yeah. So like Hell. I mean, if you just look at Hellboy, you could kind of see it here. Here's just like the first image that comes up on Wikipedia about Hellboy. You know.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It's that, but it's in the, like look at the shading. You know, like look at the sort of immediate.
Yeah, definitely.
Hard shadow sort of thing. You know, the sort of larger than life physicality of the characters. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep.
Mike Mignola. The G in the end shouldn't be arranged that way in a name. That's just, you can't put those there. Mike Mignola.
So yeah, this whole thing. There's like, you know, they're like cloning people at the prison, and you know, whatever. This is another good frame of this type of guy. Him putting his head down, and the drill guy dies. We get animated come. That's really I think the first time I've seen like in a non-porno just straight up animated come.
Anybody come.
I also like the sequence where like the drill penis like stabs the bruiser in the neck with his drill, and he just flexes his neck to make the drill stop. It's so good. And then he kills him. So And then they have sort of the final fight with meanwhile Pondi is pregnant, by the way, because they fucked, and she's already heavily pregnant, and she's fighting the boss lady towards the end, and she within one day gives birth to a baby that also has guns, a gun baby, and the gun baby immediately matures to an old man and also fights and ultimately sacrifices itself to defeat the crazy, kind of scary giant worm that the boss lady has turned into.
He's just kind of alongside them. Like, he just, like, joins the crew.
Doesn't say anything, yeah.
The baby he's like a full-grown adult. He's, like, jacked. He's got 2 guns. He just kind of drifts alongside them through... And like, neither of them feel, like... Obviously, because they just made the thing, they don't feel like they like paternal instincts.
Yeah, it's almost like the comic book logic is not normal to them either, even though it should be. You know. Yeah,
they're like, yeah, I didn't really have time to get attached to it because it kind of just like jumped out of me after 12 minutes or whatever. You know.
Yeah. I guess it's
I feel no. There are no moral implications to this whatsoever.
No.
It's. In any part of this, I don't even know who we're supposed to care about. I guess Fanny and Retro, but like,
yeah,
but we don't even know if they're right. You know, it doesn't care. It doesn't care about those things.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't really matter. Nothing matters, I guess. And so then they go back to Earth, and I was like, okay.
Every single shot looks like a splash, like an eye catch. Yep. They all look like eye catches the entire time.
Yeah, because you've seen Gurren Lagann. You saw those eye
catches. This is nonsense.
Compared to Edge Runners, this felt like watching Barry Lyndon to me. You know, I mean, like he really somehow he managed to one up himself. 15 or 17 years later or whatever it was, because it's Edge Runner. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is still somehow like more stressful and overstimulating and kind of claustrophobic feeling than this. But yeah, this must have seemed pretty wacky back in the day.
Yeah, I respect what this is. I would not want to have hung out with the kid that liked this at the time. You're a coin flip here of being. I mean, really, it's like, okay, the guy watching this is either like troubled and doesn't understand any of the artistic qualities whatsoever, or so into art that they're basically impossible to hang out with. And those are the two. Like, there's no, I don't see. At the time, I wouldn't have.
Sometimes people just found stuff. You know,
yeah.
I remember like a video game podcast I listened to like 15 years ago. They mentioned this movie. They're like, yeah, we watched Dead Leaves. Yeah. So I don't know.
And it is cool, and I'm glad to have watched it. I expected this to be way more brooding than this for some reason. I don't know what the fuck I was ever. Maybe it's just like the promo art.
Imagi doesn't do that much brooding. Yeah, I don't know.
I know, but like there was something about the art that had.
The promo art is different from like the actual art style of the movie. Yeah, like it doesn't really look like that. It's weird.
There's like more angst in it. Like there's angst in the promo art that is just not in this at all. This is like balls to the wall fucking nonsense mayhem. It is cool. It's
yeah.
It's revelatory in some ways. I think
it's a kind of proof of concept. It's you know.
Yeah, I'm glad to have seen it. I don't even know if I'd really recommend it unless you're like, I just want to watch some wacky, crazy shit. But like even then, it's like I think you'd be better off with like a mind game or something.
Yeah, it's just good.
But
It's just good to understand like sort of lore. It's like, oh yeah, it's because I enjoy when I see like, oh yeah, he was thinking about the drills then too. Like,
yeah, he's
every
always
time
he's always been
you
fucked
keep
up.
he's always doing the drills. He's always you can see how far back his motifs go, and that's fun. And yeah, maybe he just grew up watching so much like really long form mecha anime that was 52 episodes. He was like, what if I stripped out all the other shit? What if I was on meth?
It does go against a lot of things that I generally like talk about as being necessary for really good art. It's devoid of like any sort of intellectual stimulation at all outside of I know what that is because you see it from other stuff. But it's got merit from like a pure artistic sort of visual standpoint for sure.
Yeah.
So,
and I guess
I gotta process it more. It's a lot.
And I guess like normally in a movie, what I would like to see is like a slow build up to this level to crazy.
Yeah.
Like if every scene like was another step further and it kept escalating in a sort of Gurren Lagann-esque fashion, you might say. I like instead it's kind of like the same level of intensity for the entire movie, which like even if it is really intense, it's kind of like you're not it's not changing, so you're not getting that kind of the kind of feeling of like the stakes or the
there's no escalation. There's no
changing. Yeah.
I had this idea while watching this where I'm like, it would be cool to make a movie where the visual language of the film is that no shot can be longer than the shot before it. So that as the movie goes along, the shots necessarily get shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
So that like, and then it escalates in that way where like the story has to escalate to kind of match this. And by the end of the movie, it's like basically, you have to start doing step printing, which is where you have one frame extended across multiple frames. Like I don't know if you've seen like a Wong Kar-wai movie where I think it happens in Lord of the Rings too, but like they'll do basically like 12 frames a second, and then they'll project the same frame 2 frames in a row, so it kind of has like a choppy kind of blurry effect to it.
Yeah.
I think that'd be an interesting premise, or like you would have like an escalation up to like end of second act, false climax, where things go back to normal for a bit, and then you really crank it up, where you're like, okay, we broke out of this visual motif, things calm down for a little bit, you get your breath, and then the entire third act, it just ramps up to total insanity, where like one frame is on the screen for like an entire second, like that sort of it would probably have to be like a fucking meth story or something, like, or some sort of devolution or descent into madness where things escalate and it becomes increasingly intense to where like the first shot of the movie is 10 minutes long. Then from there, everything goes down to the point where it's like every shot is like
I feel
a fucking tenth of a second.
I feel like Mandy could have done that. The movie Mandy.
Yeah. And you put your audience through hell. But this is balls to the wall the entire time. This is always madness from frame one. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But cool. Yeah, I'm glad you watched it. It made me think about the medium. So that's cool.
Yes.
Valid art.
And then it's confirmed valid. And then we were like, that's not enough for one episode, so we also watched Cencoroll. I don't remember if I don't know. I may have been calling this Cencoroll for 17 years, but it is Cencoroll.
Well, the 3 times you've said that out loud, you're gonna look like a real idiot.
I'm gonna sound like a real fucking moron. Yeah. 2009. This one's classified as a movie. It's only like 26 minutes or something. It was, quote, nearly single-handedly written, designed, directed, and animated by manga author Atsuya Uki, or Uki Atsuya. Now, That Wikipedia sentence describes him as a manga author. I can find literally only one manga he worked on. It's called Amon Game 2005. It is a one-shot. It's one chapter. I don't think he did like he did a chapter of something else in some anthology once. He's never worked on any manga. He's never after this, all he did was like design the characters in the new Digimon movies and do Cencoroll too. I don't think there's look, no hate to the guy, but I can't figure out what the fuck else he's done ever. I don't know how he got his own movie.
What else does he have to do after this? I mean, what else is there to say?
I mean, the second one, I guess, that they made, which we didn't watch.
The third one, which is coming apparently.
Coming in 20 years, probably, yeah. Yeah, but sometimes you would hear about this. We were like, what's going on here? It's only half an hour. Music's by Supercell. I was this whole time, I was thinking like I'm a huge asshole, but I was like, Supercell's a rock band. How'd they do all this music? I guess they're like actual musicians, I guess. I don't know. You know? I was like, how did they do this if they do guitars and pianos and stuff?
How can Brad Pitt play this character? He played another character 5 years ago. How could he do this?
I think there was just have you seen that? I think it might be recent, a clip of Brad Pitt talking about, he describes it as the lowest point of his life.
No.
And he's like he was dating this girl. She was really into reptiles. So he had an apartment. It was like he said it became like a terrarium. It was like it was like an all glass apartment that was full of tanks of reptiles. So like all the way up the walls was all like reptile, like glass tanks. And he said he would just wake up every morning, do a huge bong rip, and not eat all day and just drink Coca-Cola on ice and watch the O.J. Simpson trial. And people are like, that's the lowest point of your life. That sounds fucking awesome. That sounds like
I get it, man. Yeah, I get that for sure.
Just living in like a crazy an all glass like aquarium apartment is the most 90s like movie set thing ever.
Why do you think he's in fucking? Why do you think he's perfect for Fight Club?
Yeah, I told you Steven and I watched The Warriors. The movie we watched before that was True Romance. I didn't report on that one because there really isn't much to it. We were just like, let's watch this. I don't know, it's Tarantino. And it's like, yeah, it's fine, but like, yeah, he's basically doing that in that movie. He's basically that guy. You know?
Lowest point of my entire life. I think I have two. One was getting sued.
That's not. Come on, that's not a low point in your life.
No, I got sued for $35,000 and I didn't have it. You know, like that was bad. That was in like realizing what, like, knowing that I had to deal with legal stuff for the next 6 months or whatever, and like I'd gotten bad legal advice as well, which put me in that position. And having no clue how it was going to turn out whatsoever, and being, I guess, like 25 or 26 or whatever at the time, that was pretty bad. Other lowest point in my life, probably 2012. So I'd come down to Austin to go to the RTX Expo. The Rooster Teeth Expo in Austin, Texas. Yeah, and nothing. Yeah, but the lowest point in particular was I had done all of the things that you could do at the expo already, and I knew nobody there. And I'm like, my dad was like going down. My dad, who was with me on the trip, was not going to the expo obviously, but he was there with me. He was down in San Antonio going to the Alamo. So I was just like kind of stuck at the convention center by myself with nobody there to hang out with. And I'd already gotten lunch, which was like a horrible $7 or $8 Pizza Hut personal pan pizza.
Oh yeah, because you could only eat pizza back then.
And then I went back and got another one. Eating 2 greasy personal pan pizzas from Pizza Hut was probably that's a low point too. So You know, I get it. I'm with
Nice.
him. Mine aren't really that bad. I get Brad Pitt. I'm with him. Yeah. I guess going into like a very like brief sort of like 6-hour weed psychosis after taking a 300 milligram edible was
pretty bad. Yeah, that's rough.
That was pretty bad. But again, they're not really like none of them were really
that's
bad.
more worse than lowest. There's a difference between the worst day of your life and the lowest point, you know.
The lowest point? Oh man.
Yeah, like, you know, just where your prospects are the weakest. Points. Yeah, you know,
no,
I mean,
I'm just a fucking.
That's the same as like him. Like he looks back at his lowest point and it's just like smoking weed in a fucking sick ass apartment, watching the OJ trial for a whole summer. I mean, come on.
Well, when you look at his entire life, like standard deviation wise, yeah, that's probably on the lowest end of things that he's done. You know, in his life.
Right. It's all relative. Yeah.
It's like that's probably the bottom fucking 5% of days of his life ever, periods of his life ever, because he's Brad Pitt. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't really have the thing where like I just kind of get over it. It's just kind of like, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is, hey, I've been a total deadbeat this week. I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm going to stop doing that, you know? So I don't know. Do you want to share your lowest moment, dude?
I don't know if now's the time. I've never told anyone about it, so it's probably not. I don't know if I'm going to do it on this podcast.
This is hot content. We'll make a short out of it.
I don't think it's gonna be very funny. No, I don't know if today's the day to finally let that one into the world.
Okay, well, when we do it, make sure you record it.
It'll be recorded. Yeah, for sure.
We'll have to explain. We'll do it during our Resident Evil 4 long play.
We'll do a dono-thon. It'll be like, at this stretch goal, I'll reveal the lowest point of my life.
Lowest point of your life. Whatever it is, it's gonna be some pussy shit.
Yeah. I'll make you eat those words.
It can't be worse than eating 2 Pizza Hut. I mean, you don't even know. You don't even know what it's like.
Oh, it's so bland.
At a video game gaming convention, you can eat 2 pizzas. Eating 1,600 calories worth of greasy pizza is like.
No, I can't imagine how it feels.
Honestly, you probably feel like an idiot right now.
Yeah, I know. I never knew. I never knew what you were living with, the burden that you were, the cross that you bared.
It's like that meme of the dude with all the arrows in his back.
Oh my God, 2 pizzas. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I shouldn't. I mean, even one was too much. What a pig. No self-control.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway.
Cencoroll.
We have fun here, guys.
We have a little bit of fun. Cencoroll also does not have a Blu-ray. Also does have an HD rip that was on some web streaming somewhere. The first copy I borrowed from my local library had hard-coded German subtitles and then like big blocky English subtitles on top. Try to cover them. I was like, no, thank you. Try that one again.
I had the same experience, Bench.
Oh yeah,
and that was indicated to be a quality version of the.
I know,
quality presentation.
Well, it was in 2017. Then there was a better one in 2018. So
I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather watch that bitch at 480p and not have the hard burn German subs.
Oh, you did watch the German sub version?
No. I ended up downloading another one. I ended up renting another copy.
Right.
From my local library.
No, I had a pretty HD one. I don't think it was 1080, but it was better than DVD. I think. I don't know. Take a look. Look at the screenshots and decide for yourself, folks. But
these look really good.
Yeah. This is about a guy. He's got a big fat friend. He's got a big guy who can transform into stuff. This is another one. It's another kind of proof of concept. It's just like it's this world, and some guys have big buddies with him, and then he runs into another guy that has another big buddy. Actually, has 2. And the main character. By the way, this guy's character design, like, if these guys weren't wearing different colored shirts, I would have been having a problem for this, because even with them wearing different colored shirts, I almost had a little bit of a problem. But yeah,
it's almost like one of them, like the bad one is like the Tumblr goth version of the main character.
I thought there might have ended up being something with like it being them in different universes or something like.
It still might end up being the same guy, or like brothers or
in the sequel, maybe
something.
Yeah. Or maybe there's stuff implied that we didn't catch because we only watched it once. But there's also a girl. She's kind of Hanazawa, and she's very interested in these big giant monsters who are, appearing in the city. You can tell that it doesn't look bad, but like you can tell that it's animated by one guy because it has like I lack the sophistication to like explain it, but like you can tell, I don't know, there's something about like the length of the shots, or like the like, I don't know if it's maybe a lack of difference between like the keyframes and the in-betweens, or I don't even know if there are in-betweens. I don't know, but like when you see like fan animations on YouTube, you see like amateur. It doesn't look amateur, but like it shares some similarities with stuff that's made by very small teams of people. You can tell it doesn't have like a typical anime look. I don't know. I'm not explaining it well, but it's like it's a little different.
There's not like an editor who's kind of filtering everything down to like a certain sort of production standard. It's like whatever quirks that person's individual art style has are going to be there. Because like when you think about animation, like a lot of the time there's like keyframes that are done, and they, like you said, the in-betweens are then handled by other people.
Yeah.
The quirks of this person's particular art style exist in every shot. And like even like the creature eyeballs are very obviously all from the same. The creature eyeball, you got one up here right now. They have such interesting expression across all of the shots.
They all look like kind of
distinct.
They all look like when a dog like is kind of ashamed or something. Like when
they look more annoyed to me.
Well, this one in this frame looks annoyed, but like the main Senko, he always just kind of looks like he's like pouting. He's like,
yeah.
But yeah, they transform into vehicles and stuff. And Kana Hanazawa is really interested in this, and she finds out that this boy in school has one, and then they fight the new bad boy. Senko turns into a stapler, and there's a little bit of fighting. One of the very standout things about this is that there's very little emotion from the characters. Everybody's very chill for the entirety of this whole ordeal, even though there's stuff blowing up and there's your kitty's going crazy. There's fights.
I can't even hear him.
you block him out, yeah. But everyone's just super cool and calm, cool as a cucumber about every situation, even the girl. It's a weird kind of tone. But they fight, and then the main guy, he gives control of Senko to the girl, and then she ends up just hitting the main guy in the head with a baseball bat. This is another one where I finished it and I said, "Lol, okay." That was my last note for both of these. I said, "All right, another kind of proof of concept thing." It's a little bit Pokemon, it's a little bit Digimon,
but dark. It's a little bit Persona.
A little bit dark, a little bit Soul Eater or something, or like I don't know.
Persona, yeah, it's a little bit Naruto. Persona. It's a little bit Dragon Ball. It's a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit One
Piece. It's a little
Piece.
bit Sailor Moon. It's a little bit Sailor Moon.
It's a little bit Card Capture Sakura. It's a little bit.
It's a little bit of Kokoro
Steins Gate. It's a little
Kokoro Connect. It's a little bit Raimo. It's a little bit Salo. 120 Days of Sodom. It's a little bit. It's a little bit Pink Flamingos.
It's a little bit Mr. Boombastic. It's a little bit
Mein Kampf.
Yep.
It's a little bit the Little Red Book.
Yeah, it's a little bit Bud Light Lime. It's a little bit the lady it's a little bit the lady who used to live on my childhood street who had a lot of newspapers stacked up inside her house. It's a little bit
It's a little bit. I've left the womb. I'm staring up at the ceiling. There's bright lights above my head. I'm seeing faces. Is this face a familiar face? This face is smiling down at me, and now I'm feeding from her breast. And now I've taken in the milk, and now I'm going back to sleep. And I've woken up later, and now I'm in a room, and I'm inside of an incubator, and there's warmth, but there's no faces around me. And I look around, and there's nothing but other babies in the room with me, also in incubators. And there's a nurse. The nurse comes over to me and says that I've woken up, and then feeds me from a bottle. And then I'm just going to recount the entire story of my life, if that's cool.
No,
if I do that?
Yeah, no, please. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Because I was
it's
just
a lot of it's a lot.
Because I was just going to say, yeah, it's a little bit of like the dream I had when I was 5 years old, where like all my neighbors were standing in the street at twilight and looking up at the sky, and there was a single contrail heading into the sky, and I couldn't tell if the mood was of sorrow or hope or despair. And then I woke up, and I was like, that was a really weird dream for me to have as a 5-year-old. It's a little bit like that, you know.
Yeah, it was actually horny. Was the mood you were looking
I was actually really horny. Yeah, I saw the rocket ship, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm."
No. It was, your neighbors were. You didn't have you couldn't experience it with them because you obviously were 5, but everybody else was really fucking horned up for the gray aliens. Yeah.
So it's a mishmash of it's a
lot of inspiration points.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, it's another sort of it's like what about this? This guy's transforming.
What if this happened?
Sakuga.
Yeah, they got the guy never got. He must be really annoying or something. Like if he never got more work off of this other than like production designing on them Digimons. Because like he did animate an entire 30-minute thing by himself, and like certain parts of this look really good. Obviously, a lot of the backgrounds are quite simple, but like the monster fighting stuff in particular.
Yeah, the monsters, the way they transform into stuff, it looks really, it looks clean. It looks nice.
He couldn't have found any work off. Maybe
he does.
Like, what is he doing? Is he an actuary?
No, I always talk about this. Like you see guys credited in anime, and it's just like they go 5-10 years with no credits, and you're like, what are they doing? I have no fucking idea. Got to be something.
Why did Imaishi end up getting a key animation credit on Redline? Like what the fuck? Like wait, how did all this shit happen? Like people just end up working on other people's stuff for a bit, or like how like these monsters are like okay, they're not like exactly 100% my cup of tea, but I recognize the clear and obvious competence there.
Well, Redline was probably mostly being worked on like what 2000 and when did it come out? Like 2012. No, it was after that.
Let's see, Redline. Maybe it's 09 even.
2000. Well, it says 2009, but it wasn't actually released. Like no one could watch it. It was at like a festival in 2009.
2010.
No, December 2nd, 2011 in Los Angeles. Yeah, it had a lot of release dates, but basically at 2008. So like it would have been after Gurren Lagann. Imaishi was like, I'll just do some, let's do some contracting work for another studio. Right, probably, and also he probably left Gainax at that point, so he was gonna form Trigger. So in the meantime, that makes sense, right?
How the fuck are Japanese contracts so bad that you make Gurren Lagann and you have to go do contracting work on somebody else's fucking shit?
Well, he didn't have to. He left the studio. Gainax was falling apart. But
he personally wasn't enriched enough by having made Gurren Lagann. Like his contract, how does any of that shit work?
I mean, Gurren Lagann was not successful enough. I mean, it did good, but it wasn't successful enough to save Gainax as a studio.
No, but it's not about saving Gainax. It's like him personally. Like the thing is, I'll tell you right now, if anybody in America had made a media property as successful as Gurren Lagann, they don't give a fuck what the state of the studio is.
As successful, Gurren Lagann was not that successful. It just didn't sell. I mean, like it did like medium. It did like medium good.
Medium good is enough. Medium good gets you there.
I don't know. I guess.
I'm gonna look at these. I'm gonna look at these sales because they got multiple.
He wanted to. Releases. I mean, he wasn't like he probably didn't have to leave, but like he wanted to make his own stuff instead of working on like Medaka Box.
That's not the leave. It's like leaving. He shouldn't have to do anything other than direct for the rest of his career. That's the thing. It's like it would be like being a production designer who gets to make a movie that does $350 million, and then you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna go production design on another movie. It's like, no, you're director from that point forward. I don't know. Maybe there's just not as much money in anime as you would think.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't think Gainax had enough at that point to like give any director just like carte blanche to just like do, fully creative stuff. Like Gurren Lagann, it's probably, like merchandise is important. Gurren Lagann, I remember it sold like 8,000 Blu-rays, which is good. Like breaking even is like 2,000, but like was it selling that many figures and comics and everything? Probably not. It wasn't like it wasn't like a Madoka or like a Bakemonogatari or something like that.
20,000 units sold per volume. Let's see.
Oh, that's more than I remember.
Yeah, I remember this thing selling pretty well. Like when I remember at the time thinking of it as being significant. It's a good figure. Like I'm sure they sold a lot of figures. I guess the thing is that he was in house with Gainax.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a thing where like you in America, if let's say you're like a film director or something, you do one project with a studio.
Right.
It's not like you're attached to a studio, but like as a director of anime, you're often attached with a studio and you're probably getting a salary or something, or like, whereas you're usually getting a percentage of the back end as a director, plus whatever your director's fee is. So I don't know. Yeah, just if Imaishi is not stinking rich, that seems like something's wrong to me, At this point he has to be though. With Gurren Lagann, Kill la Kill.
He's probably doing fine, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild. If you could make stuff that's consumed by that many people, and you're not stinking rich. He worked on a Star Wars. Working on a Star Wars,
Yeah, Star Wars. What was it called? Star Wars. Dreams, memory,
Visions.
Vision. But yeah, Cyberpunk busted on so well. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
He at least has work set up. I don't know how much money he has, but he definitely has, he has unlimited work he could be doing at this point. I would hope. And then he did season 2 of Penny and Stocking. I gotta watch like the last couple episodes of that.
I've been watching Akagi. I forgot. I can't believe I didn't talk about this at all.
Oh yeah, we've been playing Mahjong, and you were like, I'm gonna check out Akagi, and you apparently have been loving it.
Yeah, it's really stupid. I would say it's worse than Kaiji, but it's still very good.
Oh yeah, I forgot you've also seen Kaiji.
Yes. Kagi is everyone's a mahjong wizard.
Yes.
So it's in the way that like watching the Yu-Gi-Oh TV show doesn't teach you anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. Watching Kagi, you will learn nothing about real mahjong. There's
fine.
No real mahjong happening, and it is entertaining. And I think it's actually, now that I'm about like 10 episodes in, I'm getting into the best stuff that I've seen so far.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a good atmosphere. It's like it takes place in a unique period of Japanese history, kind of post-war Japan. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't know it was a period piece.
Yes.
I thought it was a modern. I thought it was a modern show.
No, it's a period piece. It takes place in post-war Japan, of reindustrialized, and which really doesn't like factor in a lot to the narrative, other than the sort of cultural time and like people's role within society, and sort of like people, the new stratification of their economy,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to pee again. Keep talking about
No, please.
Akagi.
No, I know. I have no insight. I can't be dumber
I'll
talking
be right
about
back,
this.
folks.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll talk a little bit more about Akagi. Yeah, so the first few episodes take place when Akagi is like 13 years old. He's like a middle school student or whatever. And he's a genius that descends into darkness on one legendary night. So he is running away from the police after having done a deadly game of chicken with another driver. So he had played a game of chicken against like a gangster thug kid, and both of them drove their cars off of a cliff. He was running away from the police because playing chicken is legal, obviously, and finds himself in a mahjong parlor, like a Yakuza mahjong parlor, where he plays in a game as a representative for a guy who's deeply in debt to the Yakuza and gambles his way out of that guy's debt, and then doubles down on that guy's life. And he's like a sort of psychopathic figure who he basically can't lose. He's like a Yugi, like King of Games kind of guy who his intuition is so ludicrously powerful that he can't lose. Like none of his decisions can be wrong. But really what it is that he cheats. So like he's good enough to know that he needs to cheat to win. And yeah, it's like it kind of feels like Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, like that original manga run that they adapted into an anime that didn't get brought over here. That's a lot darker. People are gambling with like their limbs and shit. People are like, I'll put 2 million yen against your arm, that kind of thing.
I'm back. Hey, Happy D's here. He says, I robbed Dad the Rebus. Great. You missed it. You missed us talking all about it. We broke the whole thing down. We dissected. We revealed the hidden mysteries, and now you've missed it all. You fool.
Yeah, I talked about my lowest point in my entire life,
and which is way worse than
anything Declan's ever experienced. And
this motherfucker ate 2 pizzas once.
Could you believe it? 2 personal pan pizzas from Pizza Hut.
I've made myself 2 pizzas in my own home and eaten them, and that was the highest point of my life.
It's not the same. Yeah, see, that's how good your fucking life is, dude.
I guess so, yeah.
Those pizzas were way better. I don't know. You got anything else? I guess.
I don't. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm all about Jong,
that bass,
and
no
I'm all about that bass, and yeah, that's pretty much
But when's the next season start?
July, same as it always does. Early July.
Let's get a look. Let's see what's.
Let's see what's up, and a chart. All right.
In a chart or in a list.
And a chart.net. Sort by start date. Let's see here, folks.
Are these the same website? What the fuck?
Yeah, they are. Let's see. What is this? Magic Bus. Lady Carolina, the
Holy shit, it's the anime adaptation of the Magic School Bus. With the Frizu.
No, we've watched many things by Magic Bus. Magic Bus did. What did they do?
You didn't want to go down with the Frizu with me? You didn't want to kind of go down the
no way
Magic School Bus riff? Okay. Well,
I knew I should have. Doesn't even make sense. I can't say I should have stayed home. I'm always at home. Bang Dream, we're not watching that. Second season. Level 999 no Murabito. Monsters did not always exist in the island country of Hexeldoria, once known as Japan. Once these monsters appeared, their numbers grew in an instant. 80% of the world is now too dangerous for people to live in. You're telling me, brother. With the monsters' arrival, the world bestowed ellipses. Well, that sounds fun. Brain space. Reiwa no Dara-san. Clouds blacken the sky, and sheets of rain turn the mountain forest into a treacherous maze. A landslide crushes a razor wire fence and buries a no trespassing sign. The two young siblings wander into a dark world where they do not belong, and a long, horrid shadow rears up to meet them. Okay. Kore Kaite Shine.
That's really not telling us much there.
Set in Izu-Oshima, an island 120 kilometers south of Tokyo. The story centers on Ai Yasumi, a high school girl who loves to read manga and learns about the joy and pain of drawing her own manga. Sounds pretty
Windmill
good.
Slam.
This font needs to be bigger. I'm going to increase the size here. Okay. Otome Kaiju Karamelis. Suffering from a rare, incurable illness that causes frightening changes to her body, loner Kuroi Akaishi spends her high school days avoiding all her classmates, especially class idol Arata Minami and his groupies. But when Arata starts making her heart skip a beat with an irritating regularity, Kuroi discovers that her illness actually has a big make that monster secret. What?
Monster secret.
Oh, okay. Romance turns her into Lovezilla. Oh, this is the one where it's like Godzilla reincarnated as a high school girl. Okay. Tsuiho, Sarata Tensei, blah, blah, blah. Born into a prestigious family of master swordsmen, Elimas Ivanov's future, or Edvaw's future shatters when he...
Elimas Edvon.
Edvon's future... disowned, cast
fuck
out...
Fuck all this. Let's go down and look at the names of the other characters. What do we got here? We got Luce Rubus. We got... Oh, man, I want more names than that. Luce Rubus is good.
Maris Edvan. Yeah, that's it.
Those are the only... I went and looked at Mal, and those are the only 3 characters named so far. Bummer. Damn. Well, stay tuned. We might get some good names out of that
one. We'll bury into those names. Yeah, we'll dig in. Yanni Neko. Yanni is a cat girl with a seriously bad smoking habit. She smokes so much that her apartment smells like ash and is littered with cigarette butts and plenty of other trash. She's perfect.
Dibs.
No, I said she's perfect. That implies dibs. No, you can't take this from me. You can't fucking do it to me. You just went on a date yesterday.
No, yours was an appreciation.
I haven't spoken to a girl my age in a year.
I claimed it.
You cannot be this selfish.
There are 5 other girls on the cover of this.
I have not spoken to a woman our age since we went camping a year ago.
Skill issue.
I'm gonna fucking lose it. Every time she tries to quit, she becomes weak to the cravings and gives in almost instantly.
I'll let you eat the butts out of her ashtray. About that? Does that work? Because it's almost like a secondhand kiss.
I said I wanted to eat her butt. This is ridiculous.
No respect.
No respect. Black Torch. Although he may appear rough and tumble, Jiro Azuma's compassionate side emerges when it comes to the furry critters he can communicate with. Okay, that sounds great. This is the second season. Second season of Hell Mode. Iwamoto Senpai. The year 1910. Iwamoto Kodo is a young boy who has successfully carried out many curious missions under the military's directive.
Japanese curious missions.
Careful with the curious missions. Yeah.
What do you mean we have to take these twins and fuse them together at the head?
Yeah. It's like Subahibi up in here. After losing her mother and being torn far from her homeland, a young girl named Sitara is taken in by Fatima, a kind-hearted lady from a family of scholars. If you study and become wise, no matter what trouble befalls you, you'll know the best way forward. Wow, inspirational stuff. Uchino Ototo Domo ga Sumimasen. The manga centers on high school student Ito Hazui. During her spring break at the end of her first year of high school, Ito's mother remarries and Ito moves in to live with her new family. Oh, so this is this like a what was it called? Not Citrus. Marmalade Boy or whatever it was.
Marmalade Boy.
It's like, oh, my single mother married your single father, and now we have to live together. It's like
now we have to have sex.
Now we have to fuck each other.
That's the law.
Yep, as is Japanese law. Shizuka is a normal high school girl with the ability to see ghosts, and she's naked apparently. Okay, that's my pick for my bet for show of the season. Ushiro no Shoumen Kamui-san.
Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing big fat tits.
I want to watch the Snake Show. Which one's the Snake Show?
Now here's the thing. Hold on. You said it's your bet for show of the season?
Yes.
Okay, watch this. Dibs. See, you didn't call dibs. So I actually get to snipe this
dibs
from you.
Dibs on what? Dibs on what?
I call dibs on this being show of the season. You didn't say dibs, so it doesn't count.
But I said I think it's going to be show of the season.
No, you didn't commit though, because I committed by saying dibs. So this.
But it's not an exclusive. It's not. This isn't like fucking the cat girl who smokes. Like we could both. Like there's no. We could both think that a show is going to be the best of the season.
Why are you copying me, dude? See,
the record will show. Run the tape back. Run the tape back, dude.
Wait, did you say dibs?
No, I didn't say dibs. It doesn't matter if I said.
No, there you go.
Dibs is for exclusivity. Dibs is for things with exclusivity.
I know. I cornered this market. I cornered the market on this being show of the season.
There's no exclusivity here.
I'm sorry.
There's unlimited on the shelf. We both grabbed one. There's separate ones. It's fine.
There's a land grab. You were pussyfooting around it. I stuck my stake down on the ground and claimed the territory. Why don't you find your own?
Okay, you know what? How about this? Dibs on you talking. Now you can't talk unless it's me. That's right. I was really thinking ahead of you on that one there, wasn't I? All right, what else is going on this season? Kimi wa aisuruki wa nai to itajiki. The daughter of a fallen aristocrat receives news it was a marriage proposal from Julius, a very elite nobleman. Elsa is wondering, why would such a distinguished man marry me? But after the wedding, Julius, who'd been kind and gentle up to that point, changed completely. In a cold voice, he tells her, I have no intention of loving you. Wow. Very sad. Grow-up show, Himawari no Circus Don. The anime story is set in the late 1950s and early 1960s during the height of Japan's economic boom when the circus is a major form of entertainment. Ethan, you may present your thoughts on this if you wish.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Dibs on you breathing, by the way? In. Out. In.
Okay. All right. So can you please return control to me? I can't. This is really hard. I can't
I
really...
relinquish my dibs.
Okay. You can have the. Which one do you want? You want the one with the tits? You want the girl? You want the cat girl? Which one do you want more?
The cat girl. I would like take the cat girl.
I mean, it's way better than the fucking shitty ass tit show. Okay. All right. I'm back.
Yeah.
What's up? All right. Okay.
The circus.
Thanks, dude. That was really big. It was really big. It was really big.
How do you feel about the circus?
I can't stand it.
Okay. Probably not the show this season.
Oh, these girls are cute. I'm gonna take dibs on one of these girls. Hold on. Let me. Let's see. I'm gonna take dibs on blonde girl in circus. No, I want the leggy one. I want the leggy girl with the kind of
with the red
colored flowers. Yeah, dibs on that one. That's a winner. I can tell it's gonna be a winner.
That's fine. I'll do the black haired blue, like kind of cheerleader dress looking, or I guess it's the same as the other one, but the blue dress one.
We could double date with them. We could double date with their anime girls.
They look like sisters, yeah.
Oh, wouldn't it be awesome if we married sisters? Then we could swap them.
Okay. I mean, I was with you until the last like 5 words there.
Yeah, you could it'd be like, oh, I'm gonna take your wife for a bit. You take my wife for a bit. We don't know whose kid is whose.
Like some 70s parents. Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Really
I mean, I would know which.
It would be so obvious.
Yeah.
It would be so incredibly obvious. Kimi no Koto da Dai Dai. Oh, okay. That's the 3rd season of 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. Horror comedy manga. All right, whatever. Maho Shoujo Lyrical Nanoha exceeds again. Summer of 1907, the 40th year of the Meiji era, 15-year-old Inako Momokawa lives in the Fushimi area of Kyoto and is the second daughter of a sake brewer. Fascinating. All right, what else is going on?
It's Sweet Home Alabama, but it's 1907 in Japan. It's whatever. Fuck it, dude. Next.
Okay. I met my childhood friend again, and she had become a beautiful and innocent girl. She became an innocent girl. It's been a while. Yeah, many such cases, right? Haruki, is it? In the past, I used to play in the mud with my childhood. I used to play in the mud with my childhood friend in the countryside. And when I saw him again, there was no trace of the bratty young man I thought he was back then. Only in front of Hayato, she threw away the coat she was wearing and reacted in the same crass way she did back then. The distance between you and me has not changed.
Which one? Which show is this?
Tenko Saki no Seiso Karen na Bishoujo ga Mukashi Danshi no Omote Isho ni Osonda Osana Najimi Dataken.
Okay, so really, brevity is definitely like the story with this one. It's
kind of a minimalist story about friendship, yeah.
Damn, she's looking like a real fucking whore on these the covers.
She became an
manga.
innocent girl. She's one of the she's a born again. She regrew her hymen.
Yeah, she is a born again virgin. Yeah, dude, she's like a fucking. There's no way that a fucking girl that age has thighs that fucking thick. That's crazy.
Thick?
That
you think that's thick to you?
No. Look at the manga. Look at the manga.
Oh, the manga cover.
This is straight up pornographic. This is like.
I mean, it's good. I wouldn't call these that thick. I don't know.
But look at her stature. This
is a cute girl. I like this. She looks nice.
Yeah, she needs to be more modest. This is an immodest pose she's done.
Yeah.
Why
true.
is she sitting on a bookshelf? Is she sitting on a bookshelf like spreading herself?
In the classroom. Oh, she does have fat ass thighs, and that's crazy.
Yeah, that one she's caked up.
This is fucked up. Yeah, I don't need that.
I wish they had done that for the manga. Why didn't they do that for the anime, rather? Why didn't they do that for the anime?
Maybe they wanted it to be good. I don't know.
What? No, this is way better. I love this big fucking.
I like the lean one.
Yeah, you like it. You like that. You like that light meat. I like that dark meat, dude. I want the.
Sure. Yeah. No.
Anyway.
You got it. And this one on an April night in Tokyo.
Let me read this one.
Okay.
Tome na yoru ni kakaru kimi to me ni mainai koi wo shita. Mianai koi wo shita.
Yes.
On an April night in Tokyo, still too early for fireworks, university student Kakeru Sorano meets a woman named Koharu Fuyutsuki. She's a beautiful girl who stands out from the crowd, laughs a lot, and exudes a warmth that contrasts sharply with Kakeru's own introversion.
Mm-hmm.
But there was something Kakeru didn't know at first. She can't see. Unlike Kakeru, Koharu, why are they going to use names every single time?
She can't see why kids go cuckoo for Koharu, or what's the
they go Kakeru for Koharu.
I see why kids cinnamon toast. I can't even remember. Fuck it. Whatever.
Koharu isn't giving up anything, even with her blindness. She attends university daily, shows interest in clubs, makes friends, and dreams of launching fireworks one day. Kakeru wonders why, when she can't see them. But maybe it doesn't matter. And maybe he can start moving forward too, for the girl who's always been by his side. This is a very sort of like... This is tepid.
This one might be a tearjerker. Yeah, this one might be I don't know. That actually sounds pretty good. That's gonna make Twitter really angry. That's gonna make Westerners fucking pissed off, because any story where there's a male and female love interest and the female like has some kind of either disability or like just some kind of problem is like, you know, they fucking hate that shit because like they think that she's like a slave of the guy.
The thing is that like if you're a person who's, let's say you're like a nugget person.
Yeah. Man, that's another thing. The women hate nuggets. They really do not appreciate the nuggets.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if you're a nugget person, like you just have to accept that anybody who wants to fuck you has a fetish, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, like I would date like I would date like a Filipino chick who fetishized me as a 6 foot tall white man. I don't care that she does that. You know.
Yeah, even though it's just a pure fantasy.
What's a fantasy? The idea that a Filipino girl would like me?
No, you're 6 foot tall.
That's I challenge you. I'll get a tape measure out right now, motherfucker. But just grass is always greener. You gotta understand, when you're a guy, the idea of someone liking you, just because of the way you are, and you don't have to do anything, it's pretty awesome. Happy D. I narrowly avoided booking a flight to Japan to go to the 100 Girlfriends Independence Day Maid Cafe. Wait, Independence Day? Whose Independence? Does Japan have an Independence Day?
100 Girlfriends Independence Day Maid Cafe?
Twitter's going to really hate.
Is it like
season 3 of 100 Girlfriends? Yeah. What is 100 Girlfriends? 100 Girlfriends is the manga / show. What is Independence Day? Like the movie?
You're gonna have to clarify what the fuck is going on.
That's great.
But
100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. I think it's like it's like 200 chapters in, and they've gotten through like 30 of the girlfriends or something. Like, it's gonna have like hundreds and hundreds of chapters. It is a July 4th themed cafe in Japan. What the fuck?
That does in fact rule.
That cannot be real.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, like you just like how do I put this?
It was an American-themed pop-up collab between the 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you and Cure Maid Cafe in Akihabara, Tokyo. It ran from July 4th to July 20th, 2026. That has not happened yet. And featured patriotic America with a K style party art and themed menus. This is the Google AI summary. I mean, I guess this is about to happen. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life, sir.
How do I put this as politely as possible? If your shit is all fucked up,
yeah,
you got to take what you can get.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But I also have to take onus with the way that they frame this. Hold on, let me read this shit again, because like, let's see. Koharu hasn't given up on anything, even with her blindness.
Yeah.
No shit. What's she supposed to do? Kill herself because she's blind? Like,
I guess you could be a hikikomori as a blind person. You know, you could be on the internet all day, or you could just like do the bare minimum.
No, you can't.
You can go to class and just never talk to anyone. You know.
Yeah, but people do that all the time anyway, even if they're not blind. It's like we'd be like, this is an excuse for me to not do anything. It's like, well, I feel like people generally try to get the most out of life regardless of what they've got. You know, like, and you're born blind. You're like, well,
was she born blind? Because like if you were to go blind like right now, there would definitely be an impulse to just fucking give up and just dibs
on your vision. Close your eyes.
Dibs on giving up.
Write that one down. That's an episode title. I fucking close this shit out. Let's get out of here.
I don't think this American themed pop-up cafe is real, because the Google AI summary, its source is just this random Instagram video from this girl who's talking about living in a web cafe or something. Like, it's not even, it has nothing to do with that.
We gotta get shirts made that say dibs on giving up. That's sick.
The giving up is mine.
Man. Oh man. Okay. Well, we got.
Ghost in the Shell would be cool. And there's other shows that we didn't get to. Yojo Senki 2. Holy fuck! No way. That's finally happening. Oh my god. I heard Smoking Outside in the what's it called? Smoking Behind the Store with You or something is good. Middle-aged man and like 20s girl.
It's me and my new girlfriend.
More cigarette smoking.
Me and my new girlfriend, except we don't smoke cigarettes.
Behind the Supermarket with You, it's called. Yeah, that's supposed to be good. People like that manga, and more Bleach. Awesome. All right, yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. Maybe we'll record some stuff while we're both in the same room together.
No, we definitely have to. Yeah, I mean, I want to fucking do this. I bought Resident Evil 4 during the franchise sale. Oh, also, I started selling off my guns from Counter-Strike that have ludicrous value.
Oh, no way.
That is meaning basically, yeah, only like $80 worth of guns that I'll never look at in game ever again. But
it's not bad.
They keep going up. It's like ridiculous.
Did you spend money to get them, or I don't know how Counter-Strike works, but like, did you?
I opened like probably $15 worth of boxes back in the day,
okay.
And they're now worth like $500 worth of guns. Yeah,
sweet.
So I never have to buy anything on Steam ever again, which is pretty awesome.
Nice.
So yeah, so Resi, I'm probably gonna buy GTA with that, and then that's whatever old games, like maybe I'll pick up like the Personas, maybe Kingdom Hearts at some point, and that'll be all the games I ever own for the rest of my life, most likely.
True. Yeah, they're not gonna make any more good ones.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Thank you for joining us, everybody.
Thank you for being a friend.
This
yo, play us. Play us out with that DDR song, dude.
Which DDR song?
Scroll up above the big sips.
Didn't we already play this? No, I wanted to play the other intro I had prepared.
Oh, go ahead.
Which was it's somewhere around here. Wait, where'd it go?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get to.
Because I had the Joey Diaz screaming about America, and I also had, oh yeah, this one. This is a there's a lot of foreigners in America for the World Cup, and there's been a lot of content they've been posting and their impressions on America. A lot of it is probably just like bait, they're just like over exaggerating to get, social media impressions. But I did find this African guy talking about buying a steak quite entertaining. So thank you for listening to us. We'll see you for summer. See you next time.
Americans, come closer. I went somewhere last night. I went to a steak house, a steak place. Mamma mia. Medium rare. Rib eye. Attached with wine. I swear I have never tasted steak this good in my entire life. Oh Lord Jesus, we have barbecue in Africa. We don't have steak. It's black barbecue we are doing over there. What a steak! The place is called Longhorn. Is it Longhorn? Jesus Christ. Let me not even talk about the Mexican restaurant I went to 2 days ago where they gave me chips and red sauce for free. Before I could order my food, I was already full. No need to order food. You guys are on some crazy shit.